Dylan.
Can you reset?
That's not right.
I have a functioning Dylan and a functioning Larry.
I reset for you,
There we
baby.
go.
Alright, so
Nice.
we need to delete
I
that.
got you, Nate.
Add screen capture.
So we dungeon crawling today, boys. I like that. Did Dylan send you guys the top mythic raid guilds? Thing?
What's
No, I
that?
just sent that to you. I didn't think anybody else would appreciate it, but I guess True would. So somebody made a pie chart for all the tanks brought to the mythic KJ kills.
Mm-hmm.
So 66 bears, one of each other tank except for Demon Hunter, who had none. And so the top comment on that post was, "We Hearthstone now, boys."
I like that. That was
I-
awesome.
I literally almost died at work, like trying to stifle my laughter.
But so my question now is, like if Malfurion becomes top support, that means Druid is best class in all 3 IPs.
Malfurion's still pretty good, to my knowledge.
Yeah, Malfurion's ridiculous in Heroes.
Well, he's not best support though. He's like 3rd support right now, right?
Yeah, they, like most of the time he doesn't get picked or banned.
Like Stukov is ridiculous.
Morales is probably still really high up there.
No, not really.
No,
Really?
only if
maybe,
you have
No?
like
maybe with the rework she will be.
yeah, like a high
wow.
melee pick plus the rework. What's the other one? What am I thinking of? There's Lily, Malf. Lily's not picked very high. Oh,
Uther.
Aurelia and Uther.
Ariel.
Oh,
Ariel,
Ariel,
sorry.
yeah. I was messing with her earlier on today. I tried to do some heroes. I was messing with her. She was fun. I doubt Tyrande picked.
Miranda!
She's more of a
Brightwing's
DPS
some
anyways.
action.
Alright. Alright, so I've got everything set and we're already streaming. I got everything updated. So I'm ready to start whenever you guys are.
I'm good to
Okay. Ooh, my pizza's here.
Ooh, goody.
And
go. Oh,
do
pizza
the,
break.
do the breakdown.
Hold on.
What? Did Dylan get pizza too?
No, my dog's being bad.
Did you
How you
get
doing?
pizza?
Not bad.
He went over there with his headset on.
Yeah, she sounds nice.
I always take my headset off when I get food from the door.
Well, but why are you embarrassed?
I don't need people looking at me weirder than they already do, probably. I often get 2 sets of silverware when I order food.
That seems like a really good idea. One for the time you're eating and one for the next day.
I just put my fork in the container. Or just eat all of the food in one sitting, realistically.
Then I don't know why you get 2 sets.
Exactly.
Well, they can always think you're getting them for 2 people too.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I definitely ordered, I think, 2 extra large pizzas and a large pizza. And I'm the only one obviously living in my apartment, even though it goes to my whole family down the whole street too. But it's always got to be suspicious when I do that.
She asked me what I was playing, and I was like, streaming D&D, haha, and she goes, oh, awesome. And then I was like, no, she understood all of those words, now I'm in trouble.
Yep, she understood every single one of them.
Good heavens.
Yeah, now if I ever order pizza again, they're gonna send somebody to the D&D streamer's house, and that's gonna be ridiculous, because I'm not that yet.
To the
This
nerd's
is
house.
why
Send
you
it to
don't-
the nerd's house.
This is why you don't wear your headset to get your food from the door.
I wear my headset even to take out the trash and get shit out of my car. So, spinach with pepperoni
Oh,
and
it was almost delicious.
stuffed cheese crust.
How many
Where did you
carbs
order
is that?
from?
The carb diet is over, Dylan. I lost 12 pounds. I lost 15, but of course when the water came back, it reduced that down to 12. But I'm holding steady. I'm holding steady, Dylan.
So-
At
So
234.
you're gonna
You
eat
say
an
as you
entire
has-
pizza and,
yeah.
and get some of that weight back.
Well, I mean, I'm under my calorie budget for the day by almost 1,200 calories, so I think I'm okay.
All right.
That's
So
That's what,
2
like,
slices
slices.
of pizza.
yeah, like 3 slices, maybe 2.
Maybe a bite. I don't know.
I'm gonna eat the whole pizza, so I mean, we're gonna be over budget a little bit today.
I think it's 2 slices with that cheese in the crust.
Your mom's got cheese in her crust.
Oh, shit. All right.
I
All right,
want that
so
cheese in the crust though.
we all good now?
Yeah. I wanted you to do it while I was standing up. I just didn't know you
Yeah,
guys could hear me.
My dog decided.
He had
Jerk.
dog aggro.
All right, so camera's not working again today for me.
At all?
Your
None of
camera's a
you guys
hater.
are.
It's weird.
If you want to do a recap, it gives me a moment to try to open it in Firefox.
No. Dylan
Okay.
walked away again.
Yeah, my dog. Oh no, she get the balls.
While Dylan does that, so are we just gonna take 2 weeks off? Y'all think?
Probably.
It's
It's gonna be
It's gonna
4.
be at least three. or
Yeah,
4,
are we-
right?
Wait,
Because
4?
let's look at the calendar. Oh yes,
I mean, if we could try and do a Saturday for at least one of them.
yeah. Because if we're not playing the 8th or the 15th or make up sessions for that, I'm in Italy the following weekend.
Is there any possibility we could negotiate a Saturday and a Thursday?
Yeah,
Please.
that's fully possible. I mean, Saturday and Thursday?
Like, just of those 4 weeks, let's do 2 sessions and
It would-
try to figure out a time when it's good for
Have to
everybody.
be it would have to be the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Dolan doesn't
Oh.
have access.
I see.
Like
you're gonna
I
be in
will
Italy
be in
for
Italy
10
from the
days?
20th until the 30th.
Yeah. Okay. Well, listen. If we can knock out a Saturday or a Thursday, just one day, over the next 2 weeks, I'm good with that.
Yeah, I mean, I can do either
Because-
one of those days. I just need to know in advance so I can talk to people.
Okay. So are we good with asking True's Guild for True's access on
Thursday
Saturday
would be
the
best.
Yeah, I think
but-
Saturday is probably ideal.
Saturday the 9th
Maybe next week?
or Saturday the 16th? Which one do we want? I mean, we lose Dylan on the 20th. True.
Yeah, I know. Why can't we do a Friday session next week?
Because Neil's gonna be at Touche Amore and
Gotcha.
Sarah's.
Alex and I have my Bam Bam.
Yeah, bam, bam,
Okay.
thank you. Or no, Touche Amore is on the 15th, and that's Alex's
Yeah.
birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're
I
gonna
mean,
be
I
partying,
missed
having
Thursday
first-
because I didn't play any games this Thursday. I feel really bad asking for literally a day off 2 weeks in a row.
Mhm.
But if that's
So-
what everyone has to agree on, then I can see what I can do.
Do we want to try the 16th? Is that good for Alex and Sarah? Are you guys gonna be doing birthday stuff into the 16th as well?
No, I work the 16th.
Okay, so are you guys good with that then?
Yeah, it's fine with me.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Can you do it on 16th if you work, Alex?
Yeah, they get off at the same time.
Can y'all reload your camera to see if that does anything to me? I'm in Firefox right now.
Reloading.
Yeah, the Thursday just sucks for everyone because we have to be up the next morning.
I'm literally just gonna call out if we ever play on a weeknight.
I mean, yeah, I could always do that too, I guess.
No, I'm not.
I mean,
I have 6 days to burn.
I call out a
Dedication
lot.
to the job.
No, like that. Y'all. Anyway, sorry, I'm not gonna talk shit about her on stream, but my boss is garbage.
I worked from home today, so.
you say that, but I'm
Motherfucker.
pretty sure you played Nintendo all day.
I played a variety of games all day.
All right, well, get us up to speed, Dylan, as we got schedules and you're back on the computer.
All right. So previously, last week, we had a discussion with the Stone Speaker as to what we wanted to do with True and what True wanted to do. And it was decided that True would become the inhabitant of our Sun Sword. That way she could maintain her standing with her deity while also helping us. And True gave us her wish to be laid to rest at a temple to her deity. So we, using the stone speakers, were able to locate a temple and get teleported there. On the road there, we met up with a fellow traveler who was seeking us out, True Shade of the Rain, who had a message for us to meet in Grackle stuff. No, that's where we were. Not
Gontalgrim.
Blinkenstone.
The other
Gontalgrim. To meet in Gontalgrim, like 3 weeks from now. And so Shade decided to join us on our trek to lay true to rest. And on our way there, we kind of fell into the ruins of the temple, where we were able to overcome a puzzle, avoid a trap, and complete a pretty easy fight. And yeah, that's where we are now.
All right. So let's talk about what you guys are doing then. So you are in the. They pulled the axe off the wall, right? Was that Titus is now wielding the axe, or somebody else?
I have the axe. I don't know if I need now. It's a +2 great axe.
Berserker X.
I think you said it could become anyone that's in the axe.
Yeah, the description that I found said any axe. So I think it's up to DM Fiat for that.
Do you care which one it is?
I mean, I'd prefer if it was a two-handed axe.
Well, then it's at least versatile. No, it can be a two-handed axe. It's fine.
I think you did mention some mechanics that were going array or wrong.
Oh yeah. You that the weird smell that I mentioned when you guys came into this room is actually a gas that you can kind of perceive in the air. I forgot to mention that to you. Your characters can notice it. It does leave kind of a weird taste in your mouth, and it makes the air smell a little bit funky. At current, there doesn't seem to be any ill effects, but you don't like it.
Oh,
We don't like it, Sam. I am.
it's just this room.
No, it's been every room you've been through so far.
Oh, is it?
You think it's likely tied to the lime on the walls that makes it
Gotcha.
like caustic?
Oh, toxic, poisonous.
Poisoning us.
Yeah, it's possible that it's poisoning you. Yeah.
Okay.
What a jerk.
All right. Well, you guys have it. I'm pretty sure I updated it correctly so that it's still just on the drop and it's still just site disassociated. So we can go ahead and enforce line of sight, dynamic lighting, updates only on drop. Yeah, so you're good to go. I'm gonna let you guys move about, and I'll describe the rooms to you as you go.
I can't see
so-
shit.
Oh, you're in the back corner.
You gotta go to the like very top corner,
Yeah.
right corner.
Oh, there it is now.
Yeah.
So this hallway, just to refresh your memories, this hallway is out of the mud that you guys remember from the previous room. It continues. So the cardinal directions are all screwy. Left is north.
Can somebody
But-
just draw a compass for us?
Yeah, well,
Just so we remember.
I mean, you see how big the map is, right?
Can we
As
attach
soon
it
as
to
we
one of our
move away from
characters?
yeah. Well, anyway, it's just I just wanted to. I'll refer to it how you guys can see it, but yeah, but it is technically when I read descriptions, I might forget to replace the words. But so right now, like Minari and Titus are looking north, even though we're gonna call it west. It looks north.
Okay.
So we came from down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this
There
room
you-
is drier than that mud room, but the walls still have that caustic lime to them.
Okay.
So you have this stairway here. I can describe it to you real quick. It goes up for only a few steps, as you can see, and then it seems that the rest is filled with a clay and stone rubble. And that clay and stone rubble begins right where it does here on the image. It is caved in. You can see that the staircase goes higher, and you might be able to go somewhere through it. You can like see through the rocks and stuff. But it looks unstable. If anybody wants to roll investigation, they can. Any dwarves can have advantage on that roll.
How many dwarves do you think we got in this party?
None. Zero dwarves.
Well,
We're
hold
not,
on.
we're not about that dwarf life.
Is Cord actually a dwarf pretending to be a half elf? It's not impossible. Mind freaked.
Uh,
Oh shit.
Minari and Selter.
Mind freak.
Oh, Titus, Minari, and Selter literally hold off Cord from rushing at the stones, as he thinks it's very simple and there's no problems with it. But you guys can tell that moving 1 or 2 stones even might destabilize the entire area to collapse. That it's a tenuous stack of stones.
Let's not get buried in rocks today.
Well, why can't we just shatter?
I don't think
Can
my
I,
character rushed into that thinking, oh, it's simple.
You're 5 feet away from it. You're
Can I
basically on top
stand
of.
back and send my mage hand in there to pick up 1 stone and see what happens?
Yeah. Do you want to give Cord a chance to back up?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
not in the room, or I'll back.
I'll back him up. Okay. All right. Yeah. Go ahead. You can send your mage hand out.
All
I
right,
backed
mage
up really
hand
far.
in.
All right, so your mage hand, I'm assuming you're gonna have it find one of the rocks that's kind of like tightly in place, or you want like one of the loose rocks?
Yeah, let's try and get one that's like looks like it's kind of structurally holding it up.
All right,
Right.
yeah, so you can find one that's a little tight, and the mage hand uses its maximum mage hand strength and pulls like a little d6 size stone out, and the entire square with all the squares on it and 2 squares out, like just the roof comically falls straight down. Just completely buries the whole area. You think that someone that was in that square would be trapped with less than a minute of air and struggling to dig out at higher than a DC 15 check.
It's oddly specific.
Yeah,
He's really smart.
Almost.
somebody took the time to write out the rules for it.
It's almost like they were expecting this to happen.
Is there any openings up to the top?
Yeah,
It's a
No.
target.
No, as soon as that stuff fell out, it fell back in above it. So it's like it looks like something really catastrophic happened up the staircase.
Shit.
so we're
Definitely.
probably not going to get past it.
Well, hold on. I think you could shatter it.
Probably
You can't
Shatter-
shatter stone.
it
Yeah?
would just turn the stone into dirt in the hallway, but it would still have the same massive items.
Hold on. So you're telling me the dirt would just be a wall of dirt? It would just boom, wall of dirt, and wouldn't fall down any?
Much like transmutation as opposed to physical mass shifting.
So this is basically just an impassable trap meant to fuck somebody up.
Yeah.
Man.
All right,
Yeah,
let's
basically.
let's go back the other way.
We solved your rock trap puzzle.
I mean, Cord almost did it. Cord was running right for it. I saw it.
I saw it too, my own eyes.
I finally don't feel like a derp for taking mage hand.
You've used it twice.
Have I? What else did I use it for?
Oh,
I
maybe
can't
that was the
remember.
one shot.
Oh, I did use it for something. I can't remember
Yeah.
what it was.
We came from the north, right?
No, you came from the south. This is the Roost of the Conch. It's where Kalkakyla is, and the giant crayfish is swimming around him in the mud. The mud is very deep.
God, I don't want to be in that.
We came in from the right, right?
Yeah, from the
Yeah.
right hand
Oh,
side.
from the right. Okay.
It
Yeah,
was
so-
some.
So what's to the left?
So we
So
got a
this-
crack here. It looks like.
This was the stairwell we couldn't go down, if I remember correctly.
Right, it is a stairwell. You can see the stairs descending into the silt and mud, but the mud is so high that it's like halfway up the door, and the door opens in towards you. You think that if somebody, I think, scooped at it, and it was wet enough that it filled in behind it. Yeah,
Oh yeah, okay,
This-
I remember that.
this doorway appears also to be open, or appears to be open up bull.
Can I try the handle?
Yeah.
Hold on.
A novel idea.
Minari, since you're friends with Crayfish and he's your lord, why don't you just ask Crayfish to open this passageway?
What?
She bowed to the Crayfish. I'm guessing there's some sort of lordship there.
So the crayfish, she did tell you to go to the west, which is down,
Yeah.
as your second doorway. If you didn't like the east.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I liked the east. It's just
The
it
sun
lacks
rises.
Oh man, I have to wash my hands. I didn't
So
even
many
think
doors.
about this. I'm left-handing my pizza right now.
Oh, let's hurry and get down there before you can catch us on anything.
Oh, you're good. I can describe the hallway to you if you want, or I'll just go ahead and describe this room.
Go
I
ahead.
think you should
Okay.
hallway us up. Was there anything significant?
So the walls are covered in a slimy white buildup, more of that
Ugh.
caustic lime. As you come into this room, it's a square shape with 10 feet indentations on each side, creating 4 little corners that look like they were some sort of display. There's overturned pedal stools in every corner, and broken pieces of statuary lie on the floor, partially buried in the mud. The mud's about 1.5 inches thick, and it's a very watery mud, so it's almost just like standing in ankle deep water that's very thickly mudded. There's another room across, or another door across from the entrance that you took in. In the bottom left-hand corner, which is the northwest corner, there is one pedestal remaining. On it sitting is a small metallic 3-sided pyramid, so a tetrahedron. Overhead, in the shadow-draped ceiling, are inlaid colored tiles depicting a starry sky and forming strange patterns in the areas above the pedestals.
You're saying
Minari,
pedestal, right? Not pedal stool?
yes,
Pedestal.
Okay.
Stall.
I keep hearing pedestal.
What the
I just
is
wanted.
a pedestal?
I know.
Yeah, it's a pedestal.
That's why I was like,
pronouncing it wrong.
He's saying
I
pedestal.
don't know. It sounded fine to me.
I was
Guys are weird.
legitimately confused and just wanted to make sure I knew what he was talking about.
This is a chair for flowers. All right, let me set this down here. All right, boys and girls, 1,400 calories of pizza just eaten.
Already?
Roughly.
Ziggy
Yeah.
Biggy. You're like Napoleon from
quickly.
the Bill and Ted movie.
I eat quickly, y'all. I don't mess around.
You gotta eat the pizza fast, otherwise you can only eat a slice or two.
Oh, exactly.
You speak
The
for
time taken to
yourself.
eat
I
the
can
pizza
take my
is
time and
inversely
still eat a whole pizza.
No, man, it's science. It's inversely proportionate to the amount of time it takes for you to complete each slice. Is the amount of slices you can eat.
You know what?
All right,
I'm
so-
right.
So Seltzer and Minari, being the two closest into the room, notice that the walls have a dark, wet mass clinging to them above the western door.
Oh shit.
Can
Both of you may
I-
make a nature check if you'd like.
Yep. Oh, hang on. It takes me a second to find the shit.
Thank God, shortcut that stuff. Be good stuff.
Well, normally I just have my other screen, and that's my shortcut.
We're not in the
Um,
forest right now.
It's not the same as the caustic lime that you've already come into contact with. It's very different. Seltzer notices that it is a massive algae colony. It doesn't appear dangerous, but it is a large colony of algae. So yeah, right over here. Let me see if
Does
I
it
can
have
put it
any
in for
sort
you.
of magic properties to it?
You can take the 10 minutes to do the ritual if you like, but
Yeah, why not?
yeah, go for it.
We can do some other looking around.
I don't like this room. I don't want to be in this room.
Okay.
I'll just sit
Uh,
on the
it's-
floor and play with mud.
Oh.
The water doesn't look very deep, true. But,
No, doesn't algae grow where water flows?
No.
No, it's
This not this
that's
type.
oh,
This-
am I thinking moss?
No,
I
neither
don't
grow
know.
where it flows. They grow where it's damp.
Oh.
So you're putting together the ritual, Neil?
Yeah, let's do it up.
All right. So Seltzer while Seltzer's putting together the ritual, everyone go ahead and give me a con save.
Oh.
Even the one's not in the room?
I really need to pull my fucking con to action.
Oh.
Throw my character sheet every time.
Feeling good about this.
Alright.
I don't think I can con or wisdom save to save my
So,
life. Oh wait.
everyone-
At least I can roll a 1 on nature.
True. True. You don't have any proficiencies set up for your character, for your role.
What?
When you open your character sheet, you don't have any of your saves have proficiency.
Really?
That's what it looks like. Yeah, that's what it looks like to me, as well.
I mean,
I
look
don't
on
know
the
if-
stream right now and tell me if it looks that way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
I'm
your
pulling up my
save
character
goes
sheet.
off, you
Proficient.
don't have any checked.
What are your classes proficient?
Oh shit! I forgot about that. What are my classes proficiencies? That's a good question.
I think your proficiencies are Dex and
I think maybe
yeah, I
wisdom.
have it open here. Hold on, I'm not gonna try to guess.
Saving throws, Dex, and Intelligence. Wait, what?
Classic rogue.
Oops.
All right. So everyone but Cord suffers 3 points of damage as the poisonous gas begins to overtake your immune system. Cord, your friends are coughing, but you don't seem affected. It doesn't interrupt your spell or anything like that, Selter. So as you kind of like examine the walls and the area around here, you don't see anything magical in this room. The pyramid specifically does not appear magical. I'm assuming you kind of took a look at that. Though it does look like it's made of silver. I mean, it's probably worth some money. The fallen statuary around the floor don't appear magical either, but you do notice that they appear to be the heads of gods, like a coyote, a crab-headed figure, an alligator-headed god, and a feathered warrior. More of that same statue I showed you guys last time.
Does the mucky mess we're standing in, does that appear to be caustic in any sort? Like, can we fish around in it?
Well, you can fish around and like uncover the statues. It doesn't appear to be the caustic lime stuff that you see on the walls.
Yeah.
It looks like it might be that this temple was carved out in like limestone, or not limestone itself, but like a lime substance that's very basic. And but the mud is just typical dirt mud, maybe tracked in by time or whatever.
Damn it,
Do we
Father
want to
Time.
move this pyramid and see what happens?
I think we should try and make some sort of mask. I mean, this air seems pretty bad. Anyone got any materials to make masks or anything out of? Anything that?
I mean, you guys have blankets and cloth and stuff for sure. That's
lingerie.
Perfect. You use that.
Just put a bra over your mouth.
Yeah.
okay. While you guys are wearing the elven lingerie face masks, you'll have advantage on the checks against poison.
All right.
We're looking good.
Wait, hold on.
True.
I am all for that, but to be honest, the way you described that elven lingerie in the beginning, there's no way we have enough of that cloth for everyone a mask.
I mean,
True. Elves are known to accentuate binding and other tying methodology. There's plenty of string in elven lingerie for you to affix some sort of.
I apologize. When you first described it, I was under the impression it was very limited how much actual cloth there was. But okay.
No, it's very limited on how much movement could be performed while wearing it. Yeah, there you go.
Gotcha.
All right, so True, your character gains inspiration, which you may use at any time to gain advantage on a roll. Please acknowledge it before you make the roll.
Okay, Debbie.
All right, so yeah, you guys gonna snatch this little statue up, or you gonna clear them off? Like, I'm assuming you can dig around for the statuaries that I described if you want to uncover them.
I feel like we should pull an Indiana Jones with this statue.
What? Put something equally heavy?
But we don't know how heavy it is.
Put slaws on it.
But he has to come with.
Does he?
No, he doesn't.
Can't you resummon him? He's not a real animal.
Only if he dies.
Is he not? He's not a real animal, right? He's like a.
He...
You
It's-
sacrifice the real animal to make your spirit animal. That's how it works, right?
It's unclear. That's how you like resummon them, is you reform their body basically through ritual.
So you just
Pretty
made him
epic.
into a ghost.
So Rangers have low level resurrection. Wow.
I guess.
Rangers OP at AF.
Takes 8 hours and like 25 gold worth of valuable herbs.
Bring the creature back to life.
Ooh, 25 gold. Oh no.
The only valuable herb I know of for 20. Anyway, I'm just looking at this.
Marijuana.
She gets high, reimagines her bear. That's exactly what it is.
That's some strong imagination.
All right, who's Indiana Jonesing this pyramid?
Sounds like Minari wanted to give it a
Yeah,
whirl.
I don't want to get muddy, so
I'll
you
do
go
it.
for
It's fine.
Yeah,
Alright,
who's
you can
got the
either use-
sleight of hand.
Yeah, as I say, you can use your sleight of hand roll, or if your sleight of hand roll isn't advantaged in any way, you can just make a normal dex check if you want.
I could probably do a really good sleight of hand roll if you don't want to do it.
I
Yeah,
mean,
you are a rogue.
I am not proficient in sleight of hand, but my dex is pretty high.
Up to you. I'm willing to do it, but
Rogue.
I'll dex save it. Let's do this.
Go for it.
Good.
Good job.
That
Alright,
18
you,
dex is serving me well.
no!
You have a bag of coins. You're doing your little, and you trip and fall, knock the pedestal over, but nothing happens. Just a little pyramid tetrahedron cascades across the mud. It like sinks a little bit, little palm-sized thing. There's no sound other than you kind of just like standing up to clean off the mud.
I knew it wasn't gonna do anything.
Yeah, it's just laying there in the mud, kind of askance now. Like it was straight, now it's, just like taunting you from the mud.
I'll just pick it up and look
Yeah.
at it.
It's a light. It is made completely of silver. Like you can, once you pick it up, it's heavy. It looks like it is pure silver all the way through. You think it's probably worth 5 gold pieces of silver.
Oh boy.
I wonder if it's
I know.
key.
So like 50 silver worth of silver.
Yes, exactly. It probably was 50 silvers pounded together.
All right, toss it in
Alright,
the
yeah.
bag. Let's
Toss it in the
investigate
grinder.
This
Throw it in
door.
the bag.
Mhm.
I don't know. That just doesn't seem reasonable. Put something that's that cheap and some pedestal. It's gotta have a use.
Well, we've got it just in case.
Hmm.
Yeah, does
Alright.
it look like there's anywhere that it slots into around here?
Maybe
Around
strip
the
away
room
the
now.
algae.
No, the room is pretty much as I went over it. It's just there. It looks like this room just kind of flooded, maybe from the roof, maybe from the sides, but it's just gross in here. Doesn't appear to be anything for it.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah, so this door opens out into a hallway with walls and ceiling coated with that slime. Or sorry, not the green slime, but the white slime. That water comes out the door and trickles north. It looks like there's a small downward trend to the floor because it makes this like river. On the east side of the passage stands a 12-foot tall stone statue of a man outfitted in fine clothing and holding a stone tray raised in his arms. Its eyes appear to be black gemstones. The right one droops out of the socket, balanced kind of on the cheek. There is the hilt of a sword protruding over his shoulder, or most likely a sword. The stone tray and the forehead of the statue are chipped and scratched, and I think I have an image for you.
Is that this?
That's a star.
So what
You're a
happens?
The star.
Oh.
Huh?
What happens if we put this pyramid on the tray?
Hmm.
Do you want me to tell you?
Well,
I mean,
I
Or
mean,
do
it
you wanna
almost
do
kind of
it?
makes sense.
I
because...
think we should try.
yeah.
I want to push his eye back in the socket.
Wait, his eyes are popping out?
Do both at the same time. Put the
Oh man, look at that guy.
pyramid on the tray and push his eye back in its socket.
Y'all, I'm loving this though. I'm loving that I can just like show to you guys and I know it pops up on your screen.
That's
Yeah,
This
it's
is great.
Cool.
Alright, yeah, so that's what he looks like, standing back there.
Dude, he's got a torch next to him?
Yeah, torch is lit. That's why this hallway's lit.
Oh, it's
Man.
lit as fuck, man.
This dungeon's lit.
We have dark vision. We don't know these things.
That's true. Alright,
I do.
so
have
somebody
dark
doing
vision.
something?
I think Slaw should put it on there.
He'll do it. He'll climb up there with it in his maw.
Alright, Minari, as you direct Slaws to climb up there, you and who's in front? Is that Selter? Or, no, it's Titus. You guys can make an investigation check if you want.
Not my forte.
Yeah, so not your forte.
Oh, okay.
And she says as she nails it. Yeah, you think this statue's pretty top heavy. You think that probably like a character bearing his weight on it might actually be able to pull the statue over. You think that somebody trying to grab the sword probably will pull the statue over. Like it looks like the legs don't look very stable compared to how much weight is up at the top of it. You don't think that pyramid is enough to weigh down the tray, but you think that maybe somebody grabbing onto it or something like that might actually pull the statue down. Though it does look like a heavy statue.
What about all four of the from the other room?
All those statues, yeah, that might reach a sufficient weight to topple the statue, sure.
Did anything
Alright,
happen when I put his eye back in?
No, it came out in your hand, and you could slot it back in, but it's like the fixture is not working. That's why it was kind of balanced on his cheek. You can't, it's a piece of obsidian, like it is polished obsidian. You can probably pocket it if you want, but it won't remain affixed in his eye. I see Alex like side-eyeing his second monitor or whatever's over there with a hand on his beard, and it's been frozen like that for a while. Like he's looking at something particularly interesting.
Oh, my camera's fucked up.
Oh.
I watched the names light up in Discord.
All right, what do you guys think? You put all 4 of those statues on there. You can put sloths
Yeah.
on the tray.
So let's put all 4 of the
Hold on.
statues
Why
on.
don't we just save time? and Put
Why are
sloths
you
on the
guys
tray?
trying to topple over the statue?
Well, it seems like it clearly has a purpose.
Well, I mean,
Kind
Yeah,
of the sword.
We put the correct thing on the tray and the doors in front of us open up.
Well, have we tried
Well,
just
that's
opening
why
the
I want to
doors?
try putting the 4 pieces on.
At the
Let's-
same
You haven't
time?
even tried to open the doors.
we could just
gonna
try
tr-
opening the door.
Just gonna try to open the door.
But
I'm
I
gonna get
feel like this
electrocuted.
has some purpose.
I mean, I
Like
agree.
either disabling something that's gonna kill us, or
Yeah, it's
triggering
gonna
something
open the
that's gonna
doors.
try and kill us, or open the door.
Well, Menard
Right,
just tried
uh,
opening the door.
Can
Uh,
can we see if the doors will open Sans statue?
Go ahead
Not-
and roll dexterity save. So they're large bronze doors, tinted blue from oxidation. You can you lean against them, but you don't think that you're capable of counterbalancing properly. You probably need the help of someone else to grab the other side, as the doors are both heavy and also unwieldy to pull on. But otherwise, it's like touching the door didn't electrocute you or anything like that. Like it's just very awkwardly large bronze doors.
What
Does
was
it-
the
That
dex
are-
save for?
The dex save was to counterbalance her weight properly to pull the door open.
Does
A-
it,
pardon?
does it seem like it will open though, or does
Oh
it
yeah,
seem...
yeah. You just
Okay.
think that because of the way the doors are constructed and how large they are, that since it's a tied motion, opening one opens both, that you weren't capable of counterbalancing it. With some concentration, you think you could probably do it without a roll this time.
Alright, well, I don't think that this is a trigger for the door to open. If it'll stop us from dying, I don't know.
When she pulled on it, did more water come out?
No, the water is flowing past her through those doors.
All water's going into the doors. Okay.
Yeah, like under them. Yeah. Though the floor in this area is kind of slippery. That also played into why there is a dex save for opening that door.
Gotcha.
But like I said, now that you're aware of it, with some effort or concentration, you won't even have to roll. You'll just have to. If you had failed the roll by a sufficient amount, you may have fallen, which does subject your skin to the lime, the caustic lime that is on all the surfaces.
Gotcha.
All right.
What?
So what's
The
going on with this?
statue.
You got all these statues in your arms, Whizzer? You bringing them in?
Yeah, I'll toss them all on there.
Well,
Alright, yeah,
just
you
do it one at a time.
Bunch of pussies.
All right, yeah, you stack all 4 statues on. As you drop the last statue on, there's like a creaking sound, and you're an intelligent person. You back up as it starts to creak, and the statue tilts forward and slams to the floor. It breaks into like 3 or 4 pieces from the force of the fall. Behind it, you notice something that was obscured from your vision, a little vent access about 4 feet off the ground that was completely obscured by the statue and incapable of being noticed
Ooh.
while it was still there. The statue's, the thing above his back in that hilt is actually a full sword. It is not in a scabbard. You can actually see that it is made of like laminated wood inset with jagged teeth of obsidian.
Whoa.
Can I take a closer look at it?
Yeah, of course. Also, the eyes plink across the floor. They are actual obsidian. The rest of the statue was stone. Minari, it's a sword. It is a long sword. Looks to be in good condition. Looks to be in fighting shape. The laminated wood is strong and tough. It's not rotten in any way, and the obsidian teeth look like it. Like you think that this sword could be used in combat effectively. Like it is a real weapon. It had like a little holster on the back of the statue that attached it similar to the way a scabbard would, but because it was stone, to keep it in place because there's a leather scabbard would have rotted over time.
That's neat. You think it's
Anybody
magic?
Well,
I mean, you can try. You can inspect it. It looks cool.
I'm just asking Minari because I mean it is wood. Wood rot.
Yeah.
Wood.
Laminated wood.
It's laminated. It's glue lam. All right, yeah. So there you go. You have this little. You can push yourself up into the vent. You might have to crawl through it. You might come into contact with the lime. You can't really see up in there to see if there's any of it, but it's not got the water in the walls up there, so it might be that it hasn't leached lime into any standing water, so it might just be limestone up there. Yes, I know that's not how chemistry really works, but that's what they're going with this temple.
Send the badger up there.
Well, I was gonna say send the smallest one person we got up there.
Oh, Cord leaps into the tunnel. Yeah, you're safe in here. You have to go on hands and knees, but otherwise it seems to be safe.
Where's it going?
It goes down for about 30 feet before making a sharp left-hand turn.
And they're crawling.
Yeah. Water beads collect upon the walls of this narrow passage, and the flooring is cold and damp. The low ceiling, only 5 feet tall, further cramps the stank space. It dumps out into a long hallway, which I will read to you now. It's like you have to jump down into a slime-covered passageway with a stream of water trickling away from that door. There's condensation on the walls, door, and ceiling, some of which drips down on you. The quiet sound of dripping and splashing echoes in the corridor. This door is tightly sealed and appears to be warped outward, like towards y'all, or wedged shut. The door's hinges are mounted on the side that you can see.
I took the longsword with me, by the way.
Cool. Hold on one second. Let me make sure that we're looking. Oh, we're not looking. I read you the wrong thing. This hall is strewn with mud and flotsam. Water accumulates in the center of the corridor and flows westward, which is towards your
North.
south. No, westward is down.
How about that was?
So north would be your left-hand side of the screen. But so when I read it, it's just so it flows. Let's say southward, where a stone block in the eastern wall has shifted out of place. The corridor turns east, and the flow of water follows it. It goes under a door, turns west. It goes under a door made of bronze-bound wood. The door has a handle and a keyhole. So the door that you all can see right here has a handle and a keyhole. There are double doors down at the end of that hall that some of you may be able to see.
do we want to see if we can pick this door open?
Yeah, I want to try and pick that lock.
Yeah, all right. Let me make sure. Okay.
Do we want to have the thief do it?
I mean, I'm proficient with thieves' tools, have Masterworks thieves' tools.
Either one of us
I
can do
think
it.
probably the same check.
All right.
I mean, in a sleight of hand, I might be better at it, but I don't know what
What's
it is.
what's your plus to sleight of hand?
I'm expertise with it, so it's 9.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you got a better plus than me.
Well, move out of the way, Bard.
Well, you should
The
check the
characters
trades.
approach from there. Got it. The characters go from there. Got it. Why
Oh,
is
if I use my thieves' tools, that's plus 9.
Why? I can't figure out why I can't find the text for this room.
Wait, what's the thieves' tools? What's it give you a plus for?
If you use the thieves' tools to do something,
What's it give
It's-
you a plus?
you use the dex stat for sleight of hand, and then expertise with thieves' tools. And
Oh,
then
so you have a plus 9 as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Don't you have Masterwork Thieves tools?
I do as well. So I don't know if I add any more. I already got expertise just with sleight of hand in general. So I don't think I have double expertise, can I?
No, there's something special with like abilities. I don't know. I put thieves tools in skills. I don't know. I read something about it somewhere. I'm sure it's not actually a +9. My sleight of hand is +6.
Well, it might be. I don't know.
I'll roll it just in case.
It could be a joint effort. You can help me do it. Listen up for parts that rotate.
You guys can work at that door for a moment. I believe that you actually do open it. Handle the keyhole. Yeah, actually, you work at it for a bit, but it doesn't appear to be locked. It has a large kind of ridiculous looking keyhole, but yeah, otherwise isn't locked. The door, I'm assuming you open at a small crack, opens into a room that appears on this end to be flooded with about 2 or 3 feet of water.
Another door.
Otherwise, it's just a room. There is a door across the way. It looks like you'll have to get into hip-deep water to interact with that door.
Can I pop my head in the water and see if there's anything that's gonna attack us?
Pop your head?
I mean, how else am I gonna see? I mean, if somebody has a large rod, they would like stick in there and fish around.
Please
I
let
have
him
a
poke his head
quarterstaff.
in the mystery pool.
I thought Titus had a 10-foot pole. Like, he literally has a 10-foot pole.
No, it's my quarterstaff.
No, I have somebody's quarterstaff that I poke around with.
All right, poke around in the water.
Yeah,
Aw,
It's actually
Pussies.
clear water because of the way that the lime interacts with the water. It is clear. You can see that there's nothing at the bottom. You kind of poke around with a staff and gingerly walk in if you want. There doesn't appear to be anything sideways about this room. It's just the room is flooded. The water does come up to just below the handle on the door across the way. You believe that the room across the way is either flooded or something's going on with it. That the door doesn't look like it's sealed, but yeah, it's about halfway up.
Larry, do I want Oban 14 or the Balvenie 12 double wood?
Get into some double wood because I'm gonna finish off this Caribbean cast tonight.
Wait, you said there's a door?
Yeah,
And
there's a door
How
on
high
the-
above the water is it?
No, the door is in the water. The water
Okay,
level comes up to the handle, like what the human level of a handle would be. The water is right below that.
Alright, y'all start
So-
drinking. Everybody start drinking.
Why?
The
We're gonna
hinges on
empty
the
out
door.
this room.
The hinge is on the door on the other side, so it's likely the door opens outward.
Yeah, let's
Yeah, but
open
we
the
don't want
door.
water to pour into whatever room it is. What if it's a room
I mean,
full
if
of
it's
like...
already coming through, like, I don't know. To me, this water filling in here looks like it came from the
the hallway
we
we
were
came
just
from, yeah.
in.
And
Gets
if
run
that
down.
door is preventing the next room from being flooded with water, maybe we don't want to flood that room with water.
Well, I mean, if we came from, imagine the path would have took if we didn't find a secret statue path. Probably would have led us here, and meaning we would have opened it and got flooded ourselves.
No, I don't think so. I think there's a very deliberate reason why there's water flowing into this room. The room appears to be flooded, and the door is half submerged.
All right, well, go back around to the other side then if you guys want to check this out. You did take, True's right, you did take a secret passage. So maybe there's something in that room that Minari already opened, or tried to open.
There's also doors at the other end of this hallway.
Yeah, that looks like it. That looks like it goes on to a new section.
Yeah.
Neil's just checking things off the list. Like, no, wait, there's something.
We
in this
have to
area.
go through this. Yeah, we got to go through this in order.
Yeah, the way out
Neil,
could literally be
Neil
right
would be
next to
very
us.
bad at Darkest Dungeon.
Neil plays it. I thought.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not bad at it.
Damn,
Overconfidence
Alex.
is a slow and insidious killer.
I'm just saying, like, sometimes you don't have the resources to check every single room.
What? We got plenty of torches.
The whole place is lit.
That's
Alright,
half
so
bad.
torches. I'm carrying the best torch.
Yeah, I don't
let's-
think we're running out of rations anytime.
So is the
Yeah,
water
let-
clear?
let-
We can see all the way to the bottom of it. There's
Mhm.
no water.
Yeah, there doesn't appear to be anything in the water.
There doesn't appear to be any water weirds in the water.
It would be indiscernible to your eyes if that was the case.
Yeah, it would.
But as Titus poked around in the water, cheers. As Titus poked it, plink. As he checked around in the water, he didn't disturb any weirds. I mean, you would have come into contact with them. They are a physical disturbance in the water.
Okay, well, we either go through this door or we go back and push open the door or pull open the door that Minaria is trying to open.
Wait, why don't we go down the hallway?
Because we. What
I mean,
did
the
Neil
exit to
just
this
say?
place could
He
be
missed
down
the whole
there.
conversation with Neil.
No, I heard it, but like, we went through a secret passage. This is all new stuff.
But what if
Yeah,
the
but I
exit from this
assumed
place
that
is down
going
there?
this way was somehow gonna lead us back into the room where we were basically skipping by going this.
You know what
I
happens
think it
when
was
you...
gonna be a second kind of
Alright,
entrance.
yeah, well, this map is like disgustingly huge, so I don't think so.
I mean, I don't know how you have a map to this place, but
I'm mapping it out in my head as we go.
oh,
Just because
fantastic!
it's dark doesn't mean I can't see.
You really are a genius, Bard.
No, I need a Dex character. Get out of here, Selter.
No, I mean, you don't even have to roll now that Minari has discovered
Yeah.
the door pulls from both
Yeah.
sides at the same
Do
time.
it.
And the
Okay.
floor's a little wet. Yeah,
Yeah.
the wizard and the bard just go up there and you guys can easily pull it open. You know to like brace your feet against the floor so that you don't slip. And the door opens on each side at the same time. Alright, I got a lot to read to y'all, so relax for a second, please.
I'm just
Okay.
stepping in enough to
So-
see these sweet side rooms.
Yeah, the doors to this room are made of bronze and are tinted blue from oxidation. Just inside the doorway are two small alcoves. Each space contains an old fountain, cracked and crusted with lime. Around the fountain in the
A baddie?
eastern... What?
And a baddie?
It's a heap of rubbish to the east.
Oh.
The fountain in the western alcove holds some green scummy water, in which something moves! A short hall ending in descending steps leads to the central chamber, which is flooded. A dark foul pool covers the entire floor. It does look pretty deep shade. A central hall, flanked by narrow aisles, is defined by two rows of massive square columns. The walls are coated in slime, and there are glowing silver lines etched across them. From what you can see of the chamber's walls, the stone appears to be crudely worked. The two corroded bronze braziers standing in the pool are standing in a pool. Toward the middle of the room, two broken urns, each apparently once about 4 feet tall, poke out from the water. In the darkness on the eastern wall appears to be an enormous growth of an overall greenish hue that gives off the same silvery gleam as the slime trails. Eastern wall being this side here. Oh, you couldn't see that. This side here is eastern. Beep beep beep.
Damn it, Dylan.
I
already plugged
light
it
up Truthbringer.
Yeah, you light up Truthbringer. What you thought was a heap of rubbish appears to be a swarm of rats milling about the floor. They don't appear to be aggressive, as you haven't entered that area, but it is a large colony.
How many rations do they look like they're worth?
They appear to be diseased.
It's like
So,
they're so
none.
diseased that I can visibly discern that they look diseased.
Yeah, like we're talking a leg erupting out of the head of one of them. One of them, its whole head is completely rotted out, and it's just kind of a walking body. I mean, this is a swarm of giant rats, so some of them are probably carrying dead versions of each other as they walk around.
Yikes.
Okay, now that I'm queasy, thank you.
What? It's
do we
just
want
some
me to
diseased
just,
rats,
like-
Terry. You see those all the time.
Should I just toss a firebolt in there? And
I think
Yeah.
we don't need to go to this room.
Let's
we know to
disturb,
connect.
let's disturb the giant pack of diseased rats that are minding their own business. I mean, surely they're guarding treasure in that well, but
Probably not. We should just go.
Yeah,
I like that you're like, surely they're guarding treasure. I mean,
man,
why
no
would we put...
no stone left unturned?
Alright, well, hit it up. Let me find where they are.
Is that thing a brazier?
oh,
Which
the
one?
well.
Click it. Ping it. Wait, you really can't see that? That's the... Oh, he couldn't hear us because he turned his mic off. It's a pile of refuse. Oh, that is the well itself. Or no, that's the brazier. Yeah, that's in the middle of the floor.
This is the pile of rats. Okay.
Yeah, it's a refuse pile.
Who wants to hack at some rats? I mean, I won't smack them if
I mean, I don't have anything very effective against the pile of swarming rats, but
Yeah, I'll be right back. I need to walk my dog. You guys figure out what we're doing. If you need me to swing at something, just have me swing at something.
Okay.
no, we're not gonna play without him.
All right, we're gonna take a 5-minute break,
4 hours
Yeah,
since
we'll
I brought
take
her
a
out.
or
That's
whatever,
fine.
10-minute break. Sorry, friends.
Oh, no big deal.
My bad.
I
I'm
mean,
very
I can tell you
excited.
our character something now. Shade's terrified of, has a phobia of deep water. So
Yeah, you told me already.
I know I told you,
Man.
but the party doesn't know. So she probably will not go in there unless it's forced. That's one of
Unless
the
it's
bad
forced.
traits of the Tabaxi.
Duh, they're cats. They don't like water. True. God.
Mhm.
Oh, we got some biscuits being made in the background. Ooh, she's mad at me now for pointing that out.
Yeah, but can't be seen. I can't see it.
She's like mad at me.
You
Come
raised
here.
your voice.
You just like shouted.
I'm very excited. She's a very good cat. Let's see. She's just over there laying on his blanket, making me look at her, just looking at the camera, like so abused.
It's weird seeing more of your apartment. I'm confused.
Wait, that's the part you guys have always seen. It's the
No,
couch over there.
I have seen literally this, what I see in your window.
There's a big TV next to me in the fireplace that we don't use because it's Florida, because screw Florida.
Yeah,
And then
why do you
there's
have
the-
a fireplace?
I don't know. There's the
Burn
bay
stuff.
window out front. It's like a oh gosh, it's like a I don't know. It's how I would get robbed if I get robbed. It's like a 6x8 window.
Oh,
There's the front
I
front
thought you meant
door.
the
with
fireplace
big,
for a second.
the front door with its super robbable big glass pane. The couch, my scotch, and over there is the weird closet under the stairs, my Harry Potter closet, and that wall goes into the kitchen.
Oh.
Is anyone staying
Yeah.
in your Harry Potter closet?
No, but sometimes I do threaten Ruby. It's big enough for a bed that she would like be able to stretch all the way out in all directions on.
That
Oh,
sounds like
that's
a
a pretty-
fantastic place to go reading at.
That is
Get a little bed in there.
a low standard of size of bed.
Oh, because she's a tiny person. Yeah, that's
She's
true.
a tiny human.
Who is?
Ruby.
Oh. Aren't you throwing rocks at glass houses?
Oh.
I absolutely am.
Okay.
Okay,
As long as that's clarified.
I think Smeagol made a noise. I gotta
I'm
find
taller
her.
than her, though, I think.
That sounded like pain. Yeah, you are. That's one of my favorite things was the day we went to Central Park with you, and she jumped up on the wall, and I was like, all right, whenever you're ready, let me know. And then she was like, all right, take me off the wall, and I yelled, no, no, jump, and pulled her off the wall.
I had no idea what was going on.
That was one of my favorite things from that trip. I already told you, Alex, about if he offers me full time, we're gonna start putting the house up, right?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Be a bit of a pay cut, but I wouldn't have to leave the house. And Rubaloo could find work. She actually applied for a job with Dan yesterday. Dan Nowell.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's hiring like 20-something women to be CAs for his apartment complex because he's got all dudes right now. He's like, I need to diversify a little bit. People are gonna think only men live in my apartment complex. And he's like, which is true. Girls don't want to live on White Drive because it's creepy.
What is a CA?
Customer associate, I think.
Yeah, what's that even mean?
They sit at the front desk and help residents with things.
Oh,
Like,
gotcha.
I mean, it's just to fill time, make
Yeah.
some money, so that she doesn't have to do Uber Eats. She was talking about doing Uber Eats. I'm like, I don't.
What's wrong with
want
Uber Eats?
She's a tiny person. Somebody was like, oh, this delivery came with a lady. They just like, come into the door.
Yeah, you live in Florida.
We
Who's
do.
this tiny person?
Rubaloob.
Oh.
Does she have a taser or pepper spray?
No,
Switchblade?
no, I think she has mace or had mace. I don't know if it's still
I
good.
can
I
send
haven't
her a
checked
hatchet
it.
if she wants.
I don't carry any of those things even.
I don't think a hatchet would help, but I mean,
No,
like I
this is
said,
a really
I-
good
I-
hatchet. It's fiberglass. It's usable as a hammer and a hatchet.
You said really good, and then said the handle was made of fiberglass. True.
It's reinforced fiberglass, I think. I know it's Ashley Road stuff. I've used it for a lot of stuff. I've chopped down a tree with it. A small tree.
I was curious what kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I used it. I threw it at bottles. I threw it at cement. Cement stuff. I threw it at bottles. It didn't break. It didn't chip. I've done lots of stuff with it.
So I apologize for the divergence.
The insurgent.
The insurgents, yeah. All right, so you're in the you guys are in this alcovey room. It does look like you actually deep water in there though. Based on the fact that the brazier and the two urns are on the floor, you think maybe the middle section is a little higher up, but that some of the pillars are in a deeper section. You can kind of scan the room. It's probably some sort of like outer area, like a raised dais in the middle kind of thing. But I mean, you've got your
I
pole,
raised the
obviously.
hood of my cloak.
If we're fighting in the water, is there any sort of disadvantage to us?
Not if you can do it standing. If you're just standing, there's different rules for like different effects. Like you could, immerse yourself in the water and not take fire damage. If somebody hit you with lightning damage, you may take disadvantage on the roll to have the damage. Things like that. Like it's GM fiat, but this room probably has some rules that I haven't told you yet. But
Is there any significance to one well being dry and one having water in it?
The western one, it looks like it's dry, but it's actually not. It's filled with algae, and
okay.
From where Minari's standing, she can make out what looks like normal bullfrogs raising a brood of tadpoles in the water.
Cute.
Just looks like some flavor.
More pet opportunities.
More friends.
I thought you were going to say rations, but yeah.
Friends too, sure.
Friends, not food.
What?
So, are we a yes or a no on messing with these rats? You gonna just let them be?
I mean,
Does Titus have a large maul?
he's got alchemy fire, and well, I don't know this, but our character, he has that spray of fire, doesn't he?
You're not saying anything.
Talking, Dylan.
Oh.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's any more effective than anything else I have.
We could just toss the alchemy fire in there and light them all on fire and see what happens.
Oh shit! What? Damn it!
Yeah,
throw it out.
having a bunch of very small disease things on fire.
You just scroll up. There it is.
I mean,
Just have to
that'll
sanitize 'em.
that'll sterilize them.
Yeah, or they'll scatter and light out everything else on. Like us.
It's
We're in a
water.
Stone room full of water.
We're in a stone and watery room.
Yeah, but your clothes are flammable.
Ooh, I can cast Burning Hands.
Now we're talking.
Look at me. I'm the evocation wizard now.
Why can you cast Burning Hands?
Cause
That
my
weapon you gave
my
him.
berserker says I can.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
right. Sorry.
I don't know. You
Okay.
guys decide what you want to
I
do.
have so much shit I can do. Like I play
Yeah,
a
like,
barbarian.
why
so
did
all
he
I had
need
to
more
do was
stuff to
say,
do?
Hey, I want to hit this thing with my axe. Now it's like, oh, do I want to throw my fancy ass javelin at it? Do I want to fucking?
All right. Well,
Wait,
you
hit it with
decide
a
what
line
you
of
want to
fire?
hit him
This is
with.
bullshit.
Is that
And
javelin
get ready.
lightning?
Yeah, I have a lightning javelin. I've got a
Just throw it at
fire
the water.
axe and
Elemental
a fire
barb.
lance.
Throw the lightning at the water.
You're an elemental bard.
You just need, yeah, you just need
I am an
an ice
elemental bard.
ability in your good to go.
So you decide what you want to hit him with, and I'll toss a firebolt in there to get it started and follow up.
Okay, well, move around so that he can block the doorway.
Hold on. I need to find one of my cats. She
They're
appears to be crying.
rats. They can go past me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they can definitely go past you. I mean, they're a swarm. I mean, I'm still on microphone.
Oh,
can
I was
hear
gonna
you
say
guys.
go find your cat, but I forgot you have a wireless headphone.
Hey, maybe just have the badger go in and eat them.
No, he's
Or-
not going to eat diseased
Oh,
rats.
no.
Aren't
we'll send
badgers
the
like
badger
the natural
in.
predator of rats?
No, we'll send the badger in to negotiate with them. Maybe we can turn these rats to to work for us.
Yeah, maybe can't you all communicate with animals?
We'll put a wire on the
Sort of.
badger.
Oh, I
Let's do
can
the
cast
badger.
animal speaking now.
Yeah, go talk
Just
to the
wrap-
Gonna talk to
go talk
undead
to
rats?
muted rats.
Yeah, just have the badger wear a stone of far speech in there, and
You
we'll
right.
listen to the conversation.
Oh, yeah,
and we'll break in.
wire it up.
Yeah, wire it up. I'm watching a lot of The Wire.
Okay, I found her. She was just having bad dreams in the other room, just making a noise. Okay. All right. So who's doing what? We attacking? You
No, we
doing fire
decided
stuff?
we're gonna put a stone of far speech on the badger and send him in as a negotiator, and we're gonna wait until it turns sour and then kick it in like the FBI.
Oh, this is how you negotiate. Just
Yeah.
gonna shoot the big one.
Yeah, just shoot the big one.
Okay. All right.
They're
Saw's ready to
Bangalores,
go?
man.
Slaws is ready. Am I
Thank you for
casting
understanding. I was referencing Fifth Element.
Yeah.
animal speak or whatever?
Yeah.
Alright, hang on. It's fucking
Alright.
Wait, you can cast animal speak through the badger and have the badger talk to them?
No, that's what I was asking. What are you talking about? Like I can't understand what he says. I guess I could talk to him, but then what is your plan?
What is your plan,
Have
Alex?
you
I'm just
seen the movie
building up a
24?
ridiculous scenario that
He basically
doesn't
wants a
involve
24-year badger.
just blowing up the rats, but yeah, we just kill the rats. Salty, throw a firebolt.
All right, Firebolt.
Salty, use
Alright.
firebolt!
It's
All right,
darkness.
firebolt goes up. Firebolt fires. Let's see what you do. You do some damage. They're very easy to hit.
Because there's 1,000 of them.
Oh my god, yeah, this poor swarm of rats. It's the 10. Why is there a 10 on here? They have some weird values. Oh, that's the AC. Oh, my god. That is so neat. Alright,
How
yeah.
neat is that?
Oh, when you click the
Scorch.
token, there's a ton of stats?
Yeah, the blue circle is its AC.
Yeah, we can't
Green-
see any of that stuff.
Green circle is its max health, and the red is its current. And so
It's awesome.
Alright, yeah. You hit him with a firebolt for 9 points of damage. It's a lot of damage. A lot of rats freaking out. You've killed like a third of them. Just are scorched corpses. They are going to roll an initiative just so I can slot them in.
But wasn't Ted's gonna do something right after the firebolt went?
It's possible. I'm just slotting in the swarm of rats
Okay.
real quick.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So
I
they're in
passed
the
my
initiative.
turn.
They're in the initiative order now. I'm just gonna assume we can start at the top. All right, Cord, you gonna do anything? I see him. He's frozen on my screen, just
Quarter.
sucking on the
I was
vape.
putting in my numbers on my thing.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Can I squeeze past Titus?
Yeah. You can move past your teammates without any issues.
Don't really know how this is gonna work. I'm gonna vicious
I like
mouth
it.
Yeah, you just shout insults at these poor rats.
Dirty rats.
Yeah, you dirty rats. Oh, you
Killed my
took
father.
They might be immune. Nope, they're not immune to that. All right,
Suck it, rats.
let's see what they do. Oh, they are so insulted that the ones that aren't burned corpses are kind of like shirking away from your evil words. They take a couple of them like cry out in psychic agony and lie on the floor motionless. You think about half of the rats are motionless at this point. What about you, Selter? You can do anything else? Oh, you threw the first firebolt, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Titus, what you got?
Hot shot first. I'm gonna hit him with a maul.
How many rats overkill do you think he's gonna kill this pile of rats before he swings?
I'm gonna attack
I'm gonna say
recklessly.
double.
Well, you think that it's probably going to be pretty ineffective to smash one rat at a time.
Well, he is using a hammer. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So you work about smashing the rats one rat at a time. You figure.
Oh wait, I score a critical. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, keep going.
Do you have advantage?
Yeah, I said I
He's
attacked right.
reckless.
Oh, okay. My bad. All right. So what happens when you score a critical?
I get to use a bonus action to attack my thing. So it's either I kill them or I get a critical hit, and I get to use my bonus action as an attack.
All right,
Yeah, let's
stomp
see
some
how
more
high you
rats
can get
out.
total. Come on.
There's like 4 rats of the swarm that aren't completely flattened or burned or ashamed to death. Yeah, and you just obliterate those poor rats too.
And then I use my second attack to make sure the zombie things are dead.
Yeah,
So
you
he-
crack the stone floor below them and mush the bits of rat deeper into it.
You killed them
Uh,
so bad that their parents forgot they existed.
Yeah.
Seen
You
points of
you
damage.
can't.
Oh, that is max damage. That is
You guys
crazy.
can't even remember what you were fighting. He obliterated it so poorly. You just know that something is pulp on the floor.
I thought Titus was breaking down the drywall and remodeling this room.
Yeah, some pieces of the stucco wall crumble, fall a little bit in. Yeah. It's pretty vicious.
Is there
I'm
anything
gonna
of note
peek
in
in the
this room?
brazier.
Inside that, that little, this is the eastern alcove, yeah. There's a concentrated amount of lime solution near the bottom. Looks like cloudy water. You think there might be like a necklace down there? You see what looks like a collection of something at the bottom, lying in the caked lime.
I'm gonna use my rapier to try and fish it out.
Okay, yeah. You can slap your rapier down in there and pick it up. I don't believe the lime is caustic to the point that it harms metal, but I'm gonna go look real quick. You're able to fish out. It is an amulet. There is some words on it in Olman, which you're having trouble deciphering.
Am I? Because didn't I comprehend languages like less than an hour ago?
No, it was an hour ago because we did the 2 investigate. That's why I made you take a check for the poisonous gas. Hold on 1 second. Let me see what this stuff does. I mean, you can cast it again if you want. There's no problem with that.
I don't know. I want to burn a spell slot, but I guess.
Oh, it is a full spell slot?
Yeah, it's level 1 spell.
Oh, that's fine. All right, we'll just. I don't want to burden you guys that badly. Let's see here. Trying to find out the lime rules.
Honestly, I feel like if I cast comprehend languages enough, I should just learn the languages permanently.
That seems ridiculous.
I mean, well, he could just write himself a guide. He's
Yeah.
like, oh, okay.
Every time I'm-
And he's been doing it. He just takes his notebook and writes out. Now that I know what this means, I write it down in Elvish or.
Yeah, I could teach myself with the languages.
Yeah.
It's like fucking whatchamacallit.
I think he should be able to Rosetta Stone his way through this fucking
Yeah, there
language.
we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Comprehend languages is
I-
essentially Rosetta Stone. You can cast it.
You
I see
get
what you're
like
saying.
5% proficiency in that language time you use it.
You're slowly working it up.
Yeah, it's like experience bar.
So you'll
Yeah,
get like
it's like learning the languages in No Man's Sky. Like
you
every
get
time I
like
cast it, I
every
learn
like
the word.
10th word right now.
Okay, looks like your metal is fine. Okay, so you're good. All right, so you.
Hold on, let's
kinda-
be real. That would be a way better way to learn this shit. If Larry
agree.
just gave me like
Instead of having to do it in your downtime.
no, I'm
you
saying
do it,
like
it's one of your
instead of
downtime
casting
activities.
comprehend languages, Larry reads me the description, but only gives me like 6 words out of like the 20-word description. And then I decide if I want to cast comprehend languages.
And every time you use the spell, I give you more words. Yeah. All right. So let's see here. The necklace has on it the words. Lord of Snails. It is an amulet made of brass and chrysoprase, chrysoprase, I think. It looks like it's worth a lot, actually. Probably like 65, 70 gold pieces.
That's not a lot.
For a necklace,
So
for
does
just
Yeah, for our rich ass motherfuckers, yeah, it's not a lot.
I mean,
That's a lot.
it is a lot. I think it's a lot. Shade will
Yeah.
contribute. That's a lot of money.
engraved with the words Lord of Snails. Yeah.
Alright, well I'm just gonna put this in my bag and I'll shake some of the lime off of it so that it's not gross. And I'll put it in my bag and we'll identify it later when we have a pile of identifiable items.
I wonder why the rats were piled over there. Do you think they were eating something? Do you think they ate the
Alright.
Lord of Snails?
Yeah, maybe. Can we investigate to see if there's snail guts in the intestines of the dead rats?
Sure.
I'm kidding, man.
No, I mean, well, then you rolled. No, there doesn't appear to be any snail guts in it. the rats do look like they are suffering from some sort of poison or disease, maybe something that the
Snail slime.
the Lord of Snails affects them with.
Fuck snails. Don't go
Okay,
near
I'm
them.
backing
Don't go
up.
in
Well,
front of them.
Let's just
One-shot
investigate
us.
the other room.
But I ran right past him.
What's the west room look like?
Is it the Lady of Snails?
The western, no, like I said, it's filled with algae and has like a family of toads like raising tadpoles in the shallows among the
Aw.
algae. I think it's a very bucolic scene.
Do you want a
Alright.
pet toad?
Comprehend languages. Talk to the toads.
No, that.
I kiss
you
all
an
the
animal.
toads.
Oh, your princess arrives, Cord. Oh wait, sorry, I shouldn't assume your sexual
Yeah.
identity. That was my
Shouldn't.
bad.
I'm omnisexual.
The toad of your
Alright.
dreams arrives.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
It
Slippy
was-
from the
it
Star
was
Fox
the toad
series.
the whole time.
So do we want to try lighting this brazier?
Sure.
Can you light it from afar?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I could probably firebolt it.
I'm gonna swim up.
You
Okay.
want to get in that murky fucking shit? My clothes are clean right now. I'm not getting.
I got my cloak of the manta ray.
My clothes are covered in mud.
She did fall. You did fall
Alright.
in mud.
Yeah.
I toss a firebolt at the brazier.
Okay, yeah, because it looks kind of deep.
You can. I mean, the brazier, I believe, is lightable. Let me check. I don't see why it wouldn't be, but yeah, you can throw some fire at it. Yeah, some kindling or whatever it was left over, and the brazier can light. Because of the poisonous stuff in the air that you guys have recently discovered, the fire doesn't burn as bright as you think it should, but it does burn a little bit.
It looks oddly darker red too.
That was anticlimactic. I was hoping that would.
Oh, you thought you were gonna hear like na.
And the
and then
ladder was not
rubies
coming
were gonna
down.
rain
because
from the
it's
sky?
I thought we would at least that would enter us in combat.
The boss
Yeah,
battle.
same here.
What?
The
No.
room started to shake, and a three-headed serpent comes out of the ground.
That's funny. That
There's
no,
a crown
actually-
on it of a snail riding on top of its head.
Objects.
Well-
Why can't I add light to this? I want to add light to it.
Because the room's already lit.
Is it actually an object or is it part of the background?
Oh, he just drew.
I
was gonna
drew.
Oh, sorry, Sarah just drew, and I was going to reward Sarah for drawing something and put light off of it because it emanates light, and so it would cast a shadow on the things. But apparently, I'm an idiot.
Make the light into a character with a lantern.
I'm just gonna put a torch in there. All right. So anyway, Bink. Oh God, it's so big. There it is. Yay. All right. Yeah. So there's fire coming out of this thing. Oh, it's about half lit, so it's gonna be 30. All players can see.
Does
Alright,
anybody
Titus,
want to?
I guess go swimming.
Yeah, who wants to guinea pig in there?
Shave will tell you all she is not going in there, no matter what. But that's just 100% needed. So
I don't know. Dylan's headset is off or something.
No, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay. All right. So your pole, Titus, you figure out it's only about 2 feet deep, right after the staircase where it goes into the water.
So what? You go try to swim and just is laying on his
Uh,
stomach now?
I'll
He dove
sorry.
in and hit his head.
I wouldn't dive head first. I would.
He cannonball in, and just
Belly
land
flop.
on his bomb.
How else do you dive?
Belly flop.
Yeah, he's got
Alright.
a cloak of the manta ray.
Go ahead and give me a perception check, Dylan, as you step into the water.
Got it. Not good at those.
Water in his eye.
I'm
Yeah.
proficient. But rolling a 2.
The water's only about 2 feet deep, but whatever you're wearing on your feet, assuming that they're not made of metal, you see small little bubbles come off of them, and when the water soaks through to your skin, it tingles a little bit. You think this water might be caustic to the point that it's a little dangerous to materials that aren't covered, or to your skin that's not
Get out of
covered,
there,
or
man.
to
Wait.
leather.
You don't have magic shoes, do you, Titus?
I back out of the. How do
Too
my
bad we didn't get
how do my
those
shoes?
magic shoes.
How are my kicks?
They still have, they're not bubbling like quickly, but there's like little air bubbles appearing on it as though like maybe it's starting to be affected by whatever's in there. You probably
I pee
shouldn't.
enough to neutralize it.
Oh, is your pee acidic?
It's pretty basic.
Totally.
Have you seen him?
Well, if it's acidic, it'll neutralize it a bit. But
That was a really good one, sure.
yeah, you guys don't think it's really that dangerous. Just that you don't want to sleep in this water or something, or drink it for sure.
I try not to sleep in any water.
I don't know. People be weird, man. Just letting you know.
Yeah.
Maybe you
This
wanted
is,
to rest in this room.
I've heard of
Right.
lizards that make beds of water that allow you to sleep on it without getting
Well, what do we
wet.
want to do? Do we want to just risk it and get in the water?
Or we could just go somewhere else.
You don't have Ray of Frost,
I mean, I do.
dude.
Freeze?
Just channel
freeze
Ray
all
of
the
Frost
water?
and make a path of fucking ice we can walk over. That's flavorful enough that I feel like our DM will allow it.
Well, what's the temperature of the room right
I have some chill touch too.
Oh,
Dude, yeah, fucking freeze that water. Let's make
yeah,
it
touch it
breathe.
with one hand and freeze it the other.
While I
Just
appreciate
get out
your
your Sheikah
tenacity,
slate.
while I appreciate your tenacity, I do not think that Seltzer has the power requisite to freeze water
Oh.
strong enough to walk on 2-foot deep water. You might be able to stand here and do it for a while, but maybe if you had like wall of ice or something like that, or frost step, that you might be able to do it, but not currently.
Well, how long would he need to do it? I mean, it can't be
Yeah, I
impossible
mean
to do.
we can sit around and have a snack.
It is a cantrip, right? I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
I think that would take long enough that you might succumb to the poisonous gases down here before it's done.
Well, fantasy ruined.
There
Yeah.
goes my immersion.
So, how terrible.
I would like a refund, please.
On my phone. Refund one fantasy, please.
We'll accept IOUs.
I think we just get in the water and get it over with.
Not happening unless I'm riding on someone's shoulders.
Well, you could be a pussy and stand on the steps, and the rest of us will get in the water.
Right on Titus's shoulders.
It's funny because he's a cat.
Yeah.
Titus is strong enough to do it. Titus, you good with that?
Man,
You see this fucking dog? You see this one right here?
we got to get better at committing to stuff.
This
We're just-
this piece of crap keeps getting her damn balls stuck under the couch, so I have to get
That's
up
what all
and,
pets do.
and get it unstuck for her so she stops attempting to scratch at my couch.
You gotta put
Can I-
cardboard boxes under there. Get some boxes and put under there.
All right.
Ooh, or
Can we
one of those
talk
baseball
about how
systems.
you're a human being with a master's degree in applied engineering, and you haven't developed something that'll go in front of the couch and prevent the ball from going under it?
You know how much area there is around my couch?
Dylan,
I've got
you're
a-
smart.
I've-
You're
I've got
smart.
a
You'll figure it
sectional.
out.
This fucking thing goes. There's so much area. I ain't got time for that.
All right. All right.
nobody
It's
got
not the
time for
dog's
that.
fault. All right. Yeah. So you guys gonna jump in the water? What are you doing here? Except everyone but Shade. I know. We got a month.
I'm gonna
All
jump in the water.
So
Yeah,
so
I mean,
there
I
was no
guess.
actual damage to my stuff. I would
No.
have to.
No. Yeah. You think if you like stood there for an hour or so, you might start suffering some damage.
All right. So I'll start wading in towards this raised area here, or the area that
Yeah.
looked raised.
Okay, it's about 2 feet. You can probe around, and the area that you're between the poles looks to be about 2 feet. You do notice though that, you can't see the bottom. Once you've gotten past the stairs, you can't see the bottom really anywhere. So anywhere that you're not gingerly walking around with the quarterstaff, you can't really be sure of its depth as you walk around.
Yeah, so I'm kind of like a blind guy with his dick at the.
What's this happy little pile of algae?
That's the phosphorescent algae I told you about at the beginning. When you guys,
Oh, I couldn't
What?
see it.
Oh yeah. Sorry, it was emanating light.
Yeah, from
So-
here I couldn't see it at all.
Oh yeah, because the pillar. God, I love
Yeah.
the dynamic lighting. All right,
Mhm.
so when you guys step into this room, there's like a disturbance in the water from this direction, and
Great.
it goes like this.
Which direction?
Which
And
direction?
then, can
wanna
you not see it?
No.
Nope.
Can you see my arrow, my rangefinder?
No.
Nope.
Oh.
Nope.
Oh wow, I'm in the wrong layer. Sorry. How about now?
Yeah.
All right.
There.
So the water disturbs this way, and this way, and this
Oh,
way,
fucking god, why did we get in the water?
back this way in a way that like makes the waves counter upon themselves, and then right to here. And when it gets to here, there's like a whirlpool-y type thing, and then with like great gusto.
A giant snail appears.
Slower
Uh,
snails.
Moving way too fast for a snail.
Like yeah, literally. No,
You
no,
never
it's
seen the movie
water.
Turbo? Snails can do stuff.
Also,
Yeah.
all right. There's like a flourish, and a. There we go. Token layer.
Also, it
Oh.
could be a riding snail.
Nope, that's a snake. Serpent.
Why would it be a serpent?
All I hear is who's it's to call coddle.
I don't even
Hold
see nothing. I just see a name and a circle.
And the G. Yeah. All right. So
Heck, is it cattle?
a whirlpool comes up out of the thing, and then up onto the roof slaps this enormous slug thing. And it
Yeah.
droops down off of the roof, kind of like upside down, like Cheshire Cat style, facing you, like as if this is totally normal, and begins speaking in Olman. Core, you can understand it. It's this booming, weird slug voice that says, "Hello, humans," or whatever, humanoids.
I wave.
I
wave back.
Oh yeah, okay.
'Cause
Hold on.
I can't speak his language, but I can hand gesture because I understand.
Do you have a picture of this, bro?
I will in just a moment, I believe.
Can it be a picture of the one from Neverending Story?
Why can't I go to that comment? Click. Go to it. There we go. All right. He pronounces his name as Tekuztekatl, Lord of the Snails. Let's
Is
see
he
if I have
also
an image
Lord of the
him.
Dance?
He's not dancing, but he is. Is he really? There's no image of him. Come on, guys.
I
Let me
got an
have
image
something.
for him.
Let me. Is it the guy, the Slurm guy from Futurama?
I'm pretty sure that's a flat out reference from Neverending Story in Futurama, but yeah, it's this guy.
Tekuzakotl? Is it in Discord or something?
Oh.
Well, he's not a riding snail. This one is like Slurm's Mackenzie. Like he's a standing slug, and I don't have an image of him. There's actually no image in the Yawning Portal book.
No,
So he
but when you
hmm?
Google him, some Aztec images come up. It's pretty cool.
I managed to picture that Alex sent.
all right, hold on.
None
I'm
of them are
googling
snail related.
Tekuzakotl.
Yeah.
Oh, here. This is the spelling of it. Oh, you can see it on the screen. I'm not even gonna send it. All right. Those look like people.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
The old moon god.
Well, there you go. Oh, this blue one, third row, fourth column, is what I'm imagining him as. It's like a sluggy thing. So he's hanging down from the roof, facing you, and he introduces himself, like I said, as Tekuzakotl, Lord of the Snails. He asks you, "What brings you to my humble altar?" And he is not using a humble tone of voice. He's using that sarcastically.
I hold up the necklace.
Ah, you've recovered my necklace. Fantastic. Unfortunately for you, I can't let you leave now that you've been to my altar. So what we'll do first is I will slowly crush whatever you have for skin into a paste that renders your bones into this lime water. He's describing in vivid imagery very aggressive things. He seems to be boasting at you of his power that he's going to use to essentially eat you and let you become part of his altar's room. At that, I want everyone, not yet, Let me clear all the turns. Move all turns. Clear. Go ahead and roll initiative. And he's gonna start attacking you.
I really want to go. But somebody had to go first.
Was it me because my dex is higher?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, buddy.
I really rolled shit with high dex and +5 when I got 17.
I can't see my turn on the fucking list.
Yeah, I can't see it either.
Yeah.
What?
I don't see
I can see
Titus'
them.
turn yet.
I
Did
can
you
see
have your
mine.
Did you have your guy selected?
Yeah, I can't roll initiative without
Oh,
it.
that's
I can
right.
see everybody but me.
Yeah, I can see everybody. I see.
Yeah,
Oh no, I don't
Titus.
see Titus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bentley had him.
Yeah, put me in between Minari and Cord.
What's it? What are you at? 21?
22. So I'm
Hey.
above Minari but below Cord because of Dex.
All right, there you go. Yeah. So Tekuzucatl, he's just threatening you. He's hanging from the ceiling.
Hanging from the
So
ceiling.
Yeah, he appears to be out of reach for all melee weapons that don't have reach. But otherwise, he looks pretty normal. He looks like
So
he's
how tall's the
moving
ceiling?
15 feet.
Titus, how high do you think you could throw me?
Oh god.
Into the ceiling, I would
Yeah,
assume.
do you think you could throw me 15 feet so I could high five this guy?
I think he
oh,
can throw you as far as the
and-
Crucible through that little girl into the flower fields on Matilda.
Minari, part of his boasting is he informs you that he is related to the moon, and that much like the darkness of the night is slain by the moon, he will also slay you.
No.
I
Working
don't
hard, D&D.
translate any of this to anybody. I just tell him he's a bad guy and we deal with him.
But the other one seems so peaceful.
All right, Court, your turn.
Titus, if you think you can throw me high enough to high five this guy, then I'm going to move up into position and hold my turn,
Why?
and then ask
That
you
just
to
says
throw me.
reach. Why would he waste his turn throwing you?
No, why do you want me to throw you? I'm confused.
So that I can touch him.
Oh, he's also glowing.
Oh, that's a big thing to leave out. He's glowing?
Sorry, he's
I mean,
glowing.
it's
yeah.
radioactive. He heals.
I just have to be able to touch him to cast my spell.
So is he feasting on that algae in the corner? Is that why he's
Yeah.
glowing?
Yep. That algae is actually probably his defecate.
Oh, gross.
Oh.
Cool, we should
We're-
collect some of that.
Oh,
for
we're in the
example.
fucking toilet. I don't think you want to get tossed because you're probably going to get a mouthful when you come back down.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if I mess that up, that's wasting 2 turns instead of 1.
I think you can do it. I believe
Yeah, I
in
think
you.
you can do it. I
Why
think it's a
can't
lot,
you
a lot
just-
cooler than I just throwing stuff at it.
Why can't you just insult him like you usually do?
Because I want to cast a 3rd level spell that actually does something.
Oh.
But we don't even know if this guy's the big bad.
Oh my god, he's 100% the big bad. He's a fucking shit-talking slug that's hanging from the ceiling and is
He does have a
currently glowing.
necklace named after him.
Alright, well then I'll just get
Fine,
over
I'll
here.
throw you. I'll
No,
throw
it's
you.
fine. I'll
Nope,
just
wait,
mockery.
I'm already throwing you. No, that didn't count.
Alright.
Consider
Alright,
yourself
I'm holding my turn until I'm midair.
And then you're gonna cast mockery, or you're gonna cast something else.
Cast something else.
So Titus, you're gonna move up and throw him.
Yeah.
All right. Very specifically, I want you guys to give me the trajectory. There might be something that matters because of it. So you just going? Yeah, you just going like that? Okay.
Fucked up.
All right, just making sure. All right, go ahead and give me a strength check, Titus. I mean, it's just like if you roll a 1, it
Oh,
might not
man.
work. Yeah, no, all right. So you throw him exactly where you want him to go.
I'm gonna slap his body and cast Bestow Curse.
Okay.
He has to do a wisdom save.
All right, here's his wisdom save. What's your DC?
It's like a 50.
He rolled a 15. If it's a 15, he might save. If it's a 16, he fails.
Save DC is 50.
Okay, so he passes. What happens on a failed save?
I think it just negates the spell.
Damn.
Why don't I have that in this thing?
Yeah,
Save
uh,
would suck.
Yeah,
click your... s-
It says wisdom saving throw or become cursed.
Okay,
So-
go ahead and give click save
yeah,
DC.
I had it on there last week.
God, that's such a brutal
Yeah,
spell
I have
too.
saving
Yeah.
throw on it.
It's not coming through from what you clicked because it's not in that little section either.
Yeah, I just have Wiz Bar DC. Oh, I clicked spell info, not cast spell.
Yeah, there we go. 15, yeah.
15. Okay, yeah. So he does save. All right.
Lame.
So he saves. All right. Worse though. Where do you land? You had to.
Slapped
like-
him and landed right, not below him.
Why? Okay. So you
'Cause I
land
have-
there. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Just checking. All right. Give me a. I need a save. There's a save for you. Dexterity. As you land, I need just a flat.
Acrobatics.
No, flat dexterity. The floor of the room is covered in, underneath that water is covered in a thick slime that normal movement won't render, but any sort of extra movement, any sort of jumping or flying of any kind that involves landing requires a dex save. So you roll an 8 and fall prone into the water.
Okay.
You slip. Now you're underwater. You can stand up on your next turn. However, this turn, as you kind of are shocked into falling into the water, your skin comes into contact with all of this water. You suffer 2 points of basic damage, as
Okay.
the caustic slime burns your skin on contact. You can pretty much everyone figures out from what you just did that the floor does appear to be slippery. That moving more than a certain speed might be hazardous to your health. Minari, it's your turn.
I am going to cast Hunter's Mark on him,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna shoot my bow. Do what I do.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. That's a crit, right?
That is a crit.
All right, so you do. I'm looking at 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
We don't know if Hunter's Mark crits.
Hunter
Yeah,
Mark
if you
crit.
roll a dice, you roll
Okay.
twice.
Then
Thank you.
yeah.
Unless it's
so-
precision damage.
I don't worry about that.
No, it's still piercing, I believe.
Just making sure. No, a precision damage is a specific thing, but yeah, I just make sure. So it's not 1 plus 3, it's just 3, right?
No, that is the second roll. That is the second
Yeah, that's
1d6
second
roll.
roll.
Oh, okay. So it is 14 total points then,
Yes.
not 13. Okay. All right, yeah. So
It is
14
a very
points.
nice macro.
Yeah. Let me check his. You hit for sure, and okay, I see his resistances, so I will apply the damage. Yeah, it looks like you did pretty much that. What you said there. Looks like he's hit for that much damage. There's an arrow sticks out from his lumpy. You would like to help. Imagine. Thanks, True. All right, Neil. It is Selter's turn, or Selter, it is your turn, depending on how.
I think I will just Weird. I'm like missing shit from my hotbar. Well, I'm gonna cast some scorching rays on this guy.
Heck yeah.
He is efficiently scorched for a total of 11, 21, 27 points of damage. Youch.
geez.
Yeah, he's hit by all 3 and they appear to do full damage. You don't have advantage for any reason, do you?
I don't think so.
Okay, so the first one's not a crit, that's why I'm asking.
Ah.
Alright, Shade, it's your turn. Your friends are in the water fighting the slug god. What are you doing?
I think I'm just going to hide.
Okay,
It's my turn to hide.
You don't have a ranged weapon?
No.
Weird.
I mean, I have
You
a
know,
dagger I
dagger-
can throw, but I don't. I want to hide first, so I'm just going to turn to hide. Do I need to roll a stealth check or anything?
Yeah, please do.
Okay.
Yeah, you appear to
That'll do
disappear.
the trick.
You step behind the wall and are obscured. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Yeah.
Alright, the snail god looks to be suffering some damage. He's gonna move over 10 feet and fall into the water with a splash. Give me a dex save, Titus, to see if you're doused in the caustic slime water.
He's also
I
I
on
have
top of me.
advantage on deck saves that I can see.
Yep, go ahead. Yeah, Takuza Coddle, you pass. Takuza Coddle, can enter space large enough for a medium creature without squeezing. He is flexible. So he's he's occupying the square with you, and he's going to, I'm just turning you up so that I can move him without problem. All right, he's gonna make 2 pseudopod attacks against Cord. Wait, no, he's not. I apologize. He's going to blow snot at you guys in a line from here, alt, right through here. It is
like
5
a
feet
true
wide.
duck back down.
Well, I just moved there for people to see what's going on. I moved up for courtesy and stream.
Oh.
I'm
Right,
still
it
hitting behind
is,
the wall.
It's 30 feet long, 5 feet wide, so it's going to hit Titus, Selter, and Minari. It is like a blast of acid.
Did you
Oh,
did you already
true.
roll it?
No, I'm gonna roll it in a second. Why? What's up?
Can I give him a 1?
Yeah. Wait.
Right.
Let me see. Hold on. I don't wanna. It does not. It's a deck save for you all. It's not a roll for
Oh.
him to hit.
Oh.
So it is not expended though. You didn't spend it on that. True. Can you? Let me see if you can see this. Name can be controlled by True. There you go. So you should be able to see camera from this little pyre thing there. Can you see
Okay,
it?
yeah.
All right, cool. So your stream should be able to see
I
it.
can
Anytime
see
you
no
need
light
to,
from it.
you can see no light.
Yeah, I can see light from it.
Cannot. Okay, let me.
I
it
mean, where I'm
has
at right now
sight.
is fine. You guys know I'm behind the wall.
Okay.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
that work?
Okay, now I can see it. Yeah.
All right, so you're gonna use that to go into the room so that your character might not have sight, but the people watching can see it.
Yep. Perfect.
All right.
Thank you.
No problem. All right, so his line of snot requires a dexterity save. Cord does not have to save, as Cord is under the water and is protected. Everyone else make a dex save. Titus, you can see it, so you can save again. Minari saves, Titus fails, and Selter, what you got?
These rolls.
Selter saves as well. All right, so Minari and Selter take half damage. Titus takes full damage. Unless there's some having that barbarians do. So it's 15 for Titus and 7 for Minari and Selter each. So this is, you're coated in an acid that smells and looks very similar to the acid that you see on the walls and in the floor. It looks like this might be like some kind of crazy limestone snail.
I am going to use my reaction and cast Hellish Rebuke on him for hitting
There you
me.
go. Now, does that have to be a melee attack?
It just says the creature that's damaged you.
Oh, got it. All right, roll it up.
It has a 60-foot range, so.
He is rebuked by hell. Damn! What's
It's a
your
snell.
save DC?
How do I even?
I imagine it's 15.
think
Same
it's
Seltzer.
fine.
I mean, Sam's.
I
Of
think it
course.
might be a little higher because it's a racial thing. I'm not 100% sure though. It's based on your stat-specific trait, isn't it? Let me see here. Races. Tiefling. And you and I both love. And you and I. Hellish Resistance. What? Why can't I find Hellish Rebuke?
She's
It's
specialty
a
flag.
warlock spell, I think.
Okay. Spells. I know this is super interesting for people to watch while we flip through our players' handbooks.
No,
Where
no.
is my
I
PhD?
used a spell. Oh wait, no.
For
Should
some-
it only be 2d10? What did it roll?
All right, so Hellish Rebuke is, yeah, it's your, that didn't help
You have a
because it's
set
your
to roll
stat.
3d10.
Oh.
Yeah, just go ahead and roll 2d10. It's whatever your spell stat is. So your version of the Tiefling
Oh,
might
that's
have
way
a different-
worse.
Okay, and pretty sure 15 saves. So I'm gonna mark 3 points, but if a 15 didn't save, let me know and I'll change it to 7.
Yep.
All right. So yeah, he did that. He fell into the water. It's Slaz's turn.
Wait,
Slav?
you didn't? Do you not have second level spells?
I only have first level.
Yeah, Rangers will
Yeah.
be second level for a while.
It doesn't use a spell slot for that because I could cast it before I had a
No, you
spell
just
slot.
ask her
but
saves.
Yeah. I can't expend the higher. Oh, Sloz is up. God damn it.
Wait,
What were you looking for?
Okay, so you can never cast it at a higher level spell then, unless your racial tells you you can.
Oh. That, okay.
What was the stat you were looking for?
The
Save
DC, yeah.
It's her Infernal Legacy DC, save DC. Infernal Legacy ability, save DC.
Right, Sloz is attacking. Are these 5 or 10 foot?
5 foot squares.
He's gonna come into the water with us.
His fur is super uncomfortable at that.
Yep, he doesn't like it. He's not happy with me.
Weird. It has a section for Infernal Legacy, but it doesn't say what the save.
Oh, yeah, Infernal Legacy doesn't have Hellish Rebuke. Where? Is it the
It's listed.
which book
Hellish
is it?
Rebuke is listed there. I'm just looking at the player's handbook on D&D Beyond.
Yeah, it's from, the...
Let me actually look at.
So, yeah, it does cast as a second level spell. That's why you rolled,
Oh.
Oh, okay.
that's why you rolled 3d10.
So
So,
it
it is
was-
20 damage. It's 20
Okay.
damage. So I'm gonna mark it as 10.
I did do it right, surprisingly.
Oh my
3
god, you
plus
should have
7.
used this so much sooner. That's super powerful.
It looks
I-
like it's just her regular DC.
Okay, so regular DC for a spell. Oh, it says right there, Charisma is your spellcasting ability for it. So what's your Charisma modifier?
My charisma modifier is... 0.
All right. What's
it-
your level? Is 5? Something like that.
Level is 5, charisma is 10.
Okay. All right. Give me a second to figure this out.
What is that, 12?
It is your 8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier, your proficiency bonus, and any special modifiers. So 8 plus 0. What's your proficiency bonus? 3.
3.
11. Okay, so the modifier is 11 for that spell. So he does pass. He takes 10 points of damage. Still more than Titus did. Oh. Alright, what does Sloz do?
Oh,
I know.
Sloz just walked in.
Titus threw cord for a Saber Suck spell that would have basically ended the combat. Go ahead, Sloz. Oh, he what?
He just moved in.
Okay, did he double move?
No.
Okay, just checking. Alright, Titus, you're up. Oh, he's got food in his mouth. Okay. I'm assumed swing with weapon.
Is he mad? He might be mad against Nontadon.
Oh, I'm real mad.
He's very mad. He
He's
might
very
be
upset.
berserking. Is he gonna use his berserking
Is he going
axe?
to rage?
Guys, scotch always smells so good. Like
Scotch,
I know
Scotch. Scotch,
I got
Scotch.
a wicked sour today.
is a sour a beer or a?
No, so the-
Sour ale aged in French oak barrels.
Go away, Lily.
All leaf YET.
Oh,
good. It's really fucking good.
So the Berserking Axe is not the same as a Raging Berserk. Berserk in the Berserking Axe case is kind of a bad thing.
Oh, okay. Oh, it makes you like attack things until
Yeah.
you. It's a curse. It's a curse.
Yeah, the thing closest to me. Doesn't matter what it is. Yeah, so I'm just regular Raging. Because I'm not attuned with the Berserking Axe yet, I can use a different axe if I so choose.
Okay.
Which I will.
Don't you have to be attuned to the axe to use the spells on it?
I don't know, it was unclear, but probably. But I haven't used any of the spells on it yet, so Gucci.
He
Okay,
talked
go
about
for
it,
it.
though.
So I'm gonna rage and attack with a great axe, recklessly.
Go for it. Pretty sure that 17 hits. Yeah, you hit. All right, for 9 points.
Hmm.
Very
Then I'll do it
reckless.
again.
Oh,
No, that probably doesn't.
that does not hit.
Okay. And my turn.
Okay, Cord. You're prone, basically under the slug, but it doesn't. There's no rules to it. You can stand
Okay.
up and fight him.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand up and I guess, get out from his square
Okay.
and slam Truthbringer at him.
Go for it. Yeah, you hit for 11 points of radiant damage, just slapping him about.
More than
Aye.
your barbarian. Good job.
It's looking pretty roughed up. Minari, what do you got?
Just gonna shoot an arrow.
All right.
Do what I do.
Damn. All right, so that's 11 plus 8. That's 19 points of damage. Good lord.
Is that back-to-back crits?
That's
Yep.
back-to-back crits. All right, Selter. This poor slug god is looking rough. Looking
Can't get a
real
good
rough.
damage roll though.
I'm just gonna magic missile him.
Okay.
Can't go wrong with that.
Oh man, you slam him for 11 points of force damage. He's struggling to breathe. True Shade, what do you got?
I'm going to go ahead and pop out and throw a dagger at him.
Okay. What's your range modifier in throwing
It's
daggers?
20 to
Like-
60.
Yeah, okay, so you have disadvantage on the throw.
Mhm.
And you still hit for 7 points of damage.
I hit more than that. He is it. So I hit for 23.
Alright. True Shade's dagger flies out of the darkness. Takuzakatl starts to beg for his life in Ulm, and Cord can hear him say, wait, please, there's a treasure around the corner. As he's finishing his sentence, of dagger appears out of the darkness and embeds itself right between his eye stalks. He slumps under the water dead.
Damn.
I can't believe you guys would just kill a god like that.
I'm just going to yell out, "Could someone get my dagger?" Because I'm not going over there.
Man,
I pick it up when I collect my arrows.
I think you should make him come get it himself.
I'll just be without a dagger then. I mean,
I'll dig through the slug for a dagger.
No, I collected my arrows. I got it.
Alright, yeah, you guys killed the Lord of the Snails. He's worth
I want to dig through his poop.
1,100 experience points. Okay. It is phosphorescent algae that looks to have been previously digested. There doesn't appear to be any treasure in it. Yeah, no, that's it. There doesn't really appear to be anything in the central area of the room, other than just the water and the braziers and the urns. The urns are empty. The brazier has a quietly crackling fire lit by your wizard, but otherwise it looks pretty nondescript.
I'm not very good at investigating tonight. Can someone else investigate this room? Surely there's something interesting.
What's that?
Didn't you hear him? The treasure's around the corner.
well, how
That
did,
is true.
how did Titus hear it?
That's
As
what
soon
the
as he
snail
got
Because
god
I was
said.
sitting right next to it.
Maybe the
How would I
frogs
not
are
hear?
checking it.
He wasn't speaking English, Titus.
Well, I don't think Titus understands English
Filter.
either. I mean, it's common, isn't it?
Well, thanks. So, Seltzer, the floor, like I said, is very mucky and gross. You kind of can kick around, and as you are like kicking around to try to see what you can see, when you get down to this end, your foot actually comes off of it, and it's like there's nothing below you, in any farther to the south. You can kind of, using your powers of investigation, you can trail your foot along, and it looks like there's like an area on this outer rim down in this area that is not raised up where the dais that you're on.
Oh, is that where he swam around at?
Yeah, and it looks, from Selter's estimation, it looks dangerously deep compared to the rest of the room.
Ooh.
And, because you're thorough, you can actually make out the rim with a little bit of putting your foot around and all that. You can kind of make out the rim to be this area roughly.
Oh,
That's
Fancy.
fancy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a good thing that you
Oh,
guys were over
shit.
there.
You do notice that the area that's deeper is between you and the stairs across the room.
don't know. Do we want to check and see if there's anything hidden?
Are you all
Trench.
good at swimming?
We do in fact have
We
someone
do
with
have
an
one person
oily
that is
cloak.
great at swimming.
Yeah, I can take a dip down there.
Can we fashion something for him to wrap his face in and everything?
Wait, did we reach around with the pole to get the full depth? Is it more than my pole deep? You're muted, Doug.
Muted.
Yeah, it is. Seltzer did some investigation, and it appears to be very deep, like perilously deep along that dotted line.
All right, yeah, I'll put on my manta ray hood, and well, it was already on, but I'll take a dive.
It protects you from the water, right? Like water
I can-
doesn't get in.
I can breathe underwater.
Oh. Alright, well you're good. Yeah, it's about 10 feet deep in this moated area. You basically think anyone wearing more than cloth would probably have been weighted down to their doom kind of thing. It's so deep. And it's like inky dark. It's impossible to see down there, even with dark vision. It's just like, it's like clouded with refuse or snail shit.
Isn't the snail ship bioluminescent?
Yeah,
It is.
but the part down there has lost it. It's faded. Its half-life was much longer, or much shorter. You can, but yeah, without any problems, because you're wearing that cape, you can get to the other edge right here, and pull yourself up onto the shore. Much like the doors to the other side, you know what you're looking for. You can push them open without any effort. Now that you know to brace yourself against the wall and pull both sides. And it opens into a hallway beyond.
D&D Beyond.
So just to be clear, nothing good.
No, there's no solid object. I mean, it might take a little bit of time, but you can make your way around the whole moated area. There doesn't appear to be any treasures or anything like that in this room.
Okay. I'll come back up and relay that information to my friend. Hop over here.
Do we have sufficient ability to hop this gap to the
It's-
stairs?
10 feet.
So no.
Yes. You guys can swim over to it.
Didn't we go over this last week?
Yeah, we went over last week. With one square of running space, you can leap 10 feet, or you can leap your strength score, wasn't it?
And
Yeah.
everybody's strength score is 10, so they can jump 10 feet. That is far enough to at least grab
I
the
just
ledge.
didn't know if the water affected us. It was deep enough that we.
No, you're good. It is slippery where Minari is standing, but where you're landing, it's not slippery, so you're fine. Let me go ahead and read you.
Oh, we left that cat back there.
Yeah, the cat's not coming. I'll go the other way.
How do you know that's gonna? How do you know that's gonna lead to where we're going?
I'm not going that way, so either I stay here or I find my own way.
Can Titus toss you on his shoulders and walk you
I am
over?
suspecting that it's going to connect.
Yeah, I have a feeling if we open
Alright.
this here door here, we're gonna wait. That's not a double door though. Is it a single door or a double door? I have
So
a feeling
I've
we're gonna
already
get
ran off
flooded
to
out.
the other path.
It was a single door.
Alright. So, from the other side, you guys saw that the water raised up to halfway over that door. Minari, the hallway looks to be lower than you remember from the other side of this door.
Did it take me about the same time to get to the other side as it did to that door?
Yeah, probably.
Can I throw some rocks at it?
Sure.
Okay, I'll throw some rocks at the door.
You guys hear pecking sounds on the other side of your door.
And then I'll yell, do you hear it?
Shout back, yeah.
So then let's just go back and let the water rush into here and
Yeah,
not get
did it have
swept
to
away
get
by
wet?
the water. Because I'm guessing whatever treasure is at the bottom of that room we were in previous.
Thank you, Larry.
No problem. You can move it, by the way. Just
I was only going to move it when we got to a whole different room. To where there was a situation where my path wasn't as entertaining.
So yeah, You guys checked this watery room, though. You didn't find anything in it. At this point, you're pretty sure that the Lord of Snails is just a liar god. Because, I mean, you've been pretty thorough. I'm not...
I mean, if
I
you
mean,
look,
you-
I opened the door for fun.
Oh,
I
yeah,
like opening
okay.
the door.
Roll a save for me.
Well, hold on. Does he want to save, or does he want to have fun with that cloak and go for a ride?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, oh, that's true. You can roll an athletics check to maintain your footing. Otherwise, you are swept into the other room and land in the moat. Is Cord still standing where he's at?
No.
I can
Okay,
help.
go. Move yourself. I'll move you.
Tough.
Hold on.
Tough
Hold on.
half character.
Hold on.
Alright.
I'm moving you. You're moving to here.
Athletic.
Oh, what?
There.
All right, yeah. You stand your ground as you force this door open. The resulting deluge of water runs out. The water in this room runs out to be to the ground level. The water floods down that hallway and predictably into the moated room. You figure this is some sort of trap that the snail had set up as like a last-ditch effort. Because more than 10 feet of water is pretty deadly to most characters that aren't equipped with a manta ray cloak. Yeah, so the room dries out as the water flows out of it, and still there's nothing on the floor, nothing around.
Just keep
What a
going down this-
cheapskate.
Well-
I tell the group that I made a water slide.
There was
Did he go
treasure.
down the water slide?
But we already
guys-
got it, and he knew we had it.
What are you talking about?
Didn't Alex show the necklace to the guy?
I'm not talking about the necklace.
I think he was
Oh.
lying about the treasure.
Did we miss treasure? We need to go back?
You already got it. It's literally in your possession. You guys just haven't figured out it was treasure. You're literally holding it.
The necklace
Well-
of the Lord of Snails?
We got a necklace, a sword, some some polished obsidian, and the pyramid.
Oh, friendship.
Oh.
Friendship's the treasure the whole time. We had it all along.
No, all of
I
we have
solved
all
your
of those
treasure riddle.
statues.
No, the statues were used to knock over the bigger statue. I assumed they were lost in the
Oh,
collapse.
I don't know what else we obtained. I don't remember
Well,
hearing.
no, that's all you did. You can detect magic on it. You haven't detected magic on the whole lot of all those items.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, there's also one more hallway.
There
I'm
it
sure
is.
there's-
Well, let's
more than hallway,
continue going. We'll figure that stuff out when we.
All right.
We're on a mission tonight.
Can
As
I?
Titus approaches this door, you hear a faint, melodious sound coming from the other side. It's difficult to tell if it's someone singing or if there's an echoing of dripping water in a great cavern across the way.
Oh, water.
Good time to bring a tabaxi into the campaign.
Well, I could have chosen a different bad trait, but to be honest, I chose a trait to fit the character, and water was it.
All right.
I figured
Ready?
That'd be better than having a ball of yarn to play with.
It's a door. It's a
I
door.
want to try to stealthily open the door if I can.
Yeah, roll stealth. Yeah, you roll a 15. You could open the door very sneakily. Sneakily
Uh-huh.
enough.
Stealthy.
There's a young woman singing.
Out of character, I let everybody know it's a siren.
The room. Oh, I'm sorry. You entered quietly. Sitting on the bench in front of the crystalline pool is a woman, young and slim, with long golden hair and pale white skin. She radiates a soft silvery light, even though her shawl, white as the froth of the waves. She is singing a strange melody in an Yeah, I know. You're supposed to. Unrecognizable language. After finishing her song, she enters the water in a long, arcing dive. I'll explain that in a second, but it's part of the map for that area.
Okay.
She wanted me to know that you guys could see the dotted line.
I thought it was like the whole perimeter thing you did on the last room, and we weren't supposed
No,
to.
no.
Okay.
Yeah, this one is visible.
Okay.
All right, so water covers more than half of the cavern. It looks like the floor drops off into a pool of water. There's a ledge that runs along that wall, that dotted line, that you can see. So it's visible because of how clear the water is. Along the edge, above that ledge, the water is only like a foot or so deep. The door that you can see across the way is large with 2 keyholes one in either set of the doors. She doesn't appear to have noticed you yet, as she is swimming in the water. I mean, she is swimming.
Is this a human woman?
She does appear to be human. I described what she looked like. After a second or so of just kind of standing there, she surfaces looking away from you and gives a lilting laugh.
Bust in there.
I don't like this person.
Hail and well met, traveler.
You gonna approach her? Okay.
I mean, we came this far. Let's go in. Come on, guys.
I'm ready.
All right. The Nereid surfaces, and kind of you can see that she is not human at this point, but likely a creature of the water. Her head is right out of the water, and she speaks to you in Ulman, with kind of a hellish tone, chaotically, I guess would be a way to say it. Like, hello! Kind of weirdly. Like, it's very high, very odd. It's almost harsh to your ear. There's a playful giggle that is definitely tone disassociated.
Cord, what did she say?
Wait, what did she say?
Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, you're the only one who's gonna understand her.
Oh, I figured that would have faded by now, since I didn't recast it. I don't know, I wave at her. I'm not gonna metagame it, so I'm just gonna be like, oh, I don't know, she's saying hi to us.
You're a
seems-
charisma
she
character.
seems okay. I know.
Would Cord know what this is? Realistically, being a bard, we've seen this many tells.
Everybody knows what near it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So it wouldn't be metagaming if Cord would actually know what it is.
Okay.
She's just kind of standing there. She is, she's not aggressive. She's just kind of swimming around. She'll ask you questions in Ulman that you can't understand, but otherwise she's just kind of swimming around. She looks to be waiting for responses sometimes. Just kind of like looks at you like, waiting for a response.
Do you speak common?
She kind of does that dog head thing, like, huh, kind of thing. But no, it doesn't appear like she understands.
English, motherfucker. Do you speak?
We should just leave this lady.
Oh yeah, you've got the door to what is your east, but is south in this room. There is silt kind of jammed underneath it, like kind of slowly pouring in. It's probably the other side of that silt room. You kind of can figure out the directions. And then there's the double doors behind her. You might have to walk along the ledge, which would involve getting into the water, but otherwise, it looks like she's just kind of playing in the water. Everybody can give me a perception check. Shade.
Probably can't see much.
Drew can't perceive anything because he's still halfway down the hallway behind us.
I mean, I can see through the doors. It's just that I'm staying back.
Man, we brought the wussiest extra member to our
Okay,
party.
so you want me to go be into open and not be a rogue?
I don't think there's much water beyond this area anyway, so.
It will change once we're out of water level. I mean...
yeah, this is the water temple area right now. Yeah, even from the doorway, Shades spectacular perception. the Nereid seems to be swimming with some sort of large snake creature that is hard to see because of its blue coloring. Once Shade points it out to the party, you guys can actually see it as well. It doesn't come above the surface of the water, but it is a large, or maybe giant, lightning eel down there with her. The lightning dances across her as she swims with it. It looks like they have some sort of master-pet relationship. Probably
Okay.
pretty gross. But
So
there's
I
something
don't see
going
a
on.
reason why this thing would be helpful. So, being that she's like swimming, we could
Mhm.
just peace out. She's not aggressive.
Where did we go?
But her snake
To the
friend.
right.
Okay.
It's
The
also
right,
not
the
aggressive.
right we can't go to the right. This is the silty area that we couldn't get through. Main room. This
I don't
door
think
is not
so.
gonna open. And Larry just said.
Oh, my bad. Well, then we have to go fucking through those shitty doors that have the. So fucking murder hobo it. I don't know. I can't talk to her. I can understand the words she says, but I can't communicate with her.
I mean, let's try and go along that ledge to the right, and
Can we just point to the
maybe
doors and see how
Titus,
she
Titus
reacts?
will head that up and see what happens.
So we're
that's fine.
confident that this is the area back to the hermit crab.
Yeah, you don't even have to roll anything. It is. You can see it. You can see
Okay.
the light.
Well, I'll hop up here then.
Yeah, it is difficult terrain. You kind of, I mean, you can see where it ends, but you kind of got to foot your way along it. As you started to like shift your way along the thing, she pulls herself up onto the ledge, intervening in your path, and kind of like shakes her head, like, oh. She doesn't seem aggressive. She's just like, no.
Hmm.
Be real nice if I had tongues.
Hmm.
Why don't you just sleep in?
Can you
Sure.
commune with her animal?
I can try to talk to him.
Yeah. They seem to be in symbiotic
Talk to the
relationship.
giant lightning eel.
Yeah, talk to the giant lightning eel like you did the crab lord.
No, I
Yeah.
can do better. I have a ring that lets me speak with animals.
Speak to the
Alright.
animal. Yeah.
Do it up.
I want to
Did
talk
not build a
with
thing
the
for this.
animals.
I
It's
assume
okay.
it's
I'm looking for it casts a spell.
self-explanatory.
Does it cast commune with animals or speak to animals?
Speak to animals.
All right, let me pull that one up.
I think it does what I think it does.
Yeah, because that's if it's full speak, that's a powerful spell, I think, because they can respond to you even.
Mhm.
Speak with animals.
Comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for the duration.
The beast can
Can't
give
wait
you
for
info.
Larry to
Yeah,
come
yeah.
up with
So
a lightning eel voice.
yeah, you can talk back and forth. No, it's gonna have normal voice.
I'm ready to
Uh,
be shocked by his voice.
Ah, man, make this electrifying, man. We got
What do
people
you-
watching.
What do you like? What do you want? I don't understand.
That was pretty good.
I mean-
I feel like it has like a gentleman's voice, like it would enjoy.
Oh,
a
real
cup of tea.
Dodge voice. I want to cash
That's,
in my
uh,
fantasy that you took from me earlier. I want this ill to be real gentleman and classy.
Yeah, okay.
I
Alright,
want
so-
to hear the monocle in his eel eye.
You might
Yeah.
be able to persuade a beast to perform a small favor for you at the DM's discretion.
Like eat the Nereid.
Gross. Oh,
I
It
think
is your
that
pet.
that goes beyond. Yeah, I think that
Yeah.
goes beyond the power.
All right. So, what are you gonna say? What's your opening salvo of charisma at this eel?
oh, well met.
Yeah, hail and well met.
Oh, while
Uh,
she's doing that, I'm reading the thoughts of the Nereid. 'Cause
Okay.
I'm assuming the Nereid's going to understand this conversation.
Yeah. Oh, look at all that
Check
scotchy
it
scotch. All right. So you briefly communicate in eel tongue to the eel. Instead of having a lot of S's like parcel tongue, it has a lot of E's. It's
Entertaining.
Jesus.
the eel will respond. Hello, or sorry, hello, traveler.
That's like
Um,
southern.
Hey,
I mean,
Also,
here, no,
you
my
didn't-
apologies.
You didn't
That's false
stretch
for you.
either E consonant and
heal.
traveler.
I said healo, Travelier. Travelier.
Hold on. Did Alex just call E a consonant?
That's you know what I meant. I'm really tired.
Play Wheel of Fortune. more.
The Nereid looks shocked that you're communicating with her eel, but the eel is waiting for some sort of direction. Ooh, what prompt are we sending it besides hello?
Is this your home?
How's the weather?
I would have just asked if we could pass.
Do you like water?
Kind of beating around the bush here.
I'm
Yes.
I'm exchanging pleasantries with him.
You
So
are
you're an
off like
eel,
that.
huh?
Get out of here.
I am off like conversation. Do you know me?
The eel will tell you that we guard the door to the room, which I can tell
was-
you the name of.
Gonna ask what door to where.
What's your profession?
I'm gonna have trouble. To Zatzillaha's domain. That's my gentleman with extra E's.
Who is Zillahal? And I pronounce it at him the same way he pronounced it at me.
Yeah, Dasa's master. And with kind of like a casual flick of his long tail, he gestures at the Nereid.
Ah. Is there any chance we could visit him?
The eel kind of swims in a little circle and says, unlikely. Dasa is protective of the door.
Is there any way that she would let us through?
Not that I know of.
I
Guess during
I speak
combat.
into there. Maybe explain what happened to us. We fell through. We just want to get out.
Yeah.
I just want to get out. I don't know what you guys are into.
Oh,
Other than
well, the eel will
stopping
describe to you the
darkness.
staircase. What?
I was trying to think
No,
what
yeah,
they did.
The eel will describe to you the staircase that you know is caved in as the exit.
Ask him if she's a slave or an employee.
Is she under him willingly or unwillingly?
Yeah, willingly.
Let's just kill this fuck.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
guess we're gonna have to fight him.
we can't get through the other doorway. It won't let us out.
It's
Yeah.
blocked.
Locked.
I mean, you could probably
shit.
open it. It's not locked. It's just got dirt behind it. You know
So
that
the-
there's dirt in there.
Blocked.
But the stairway's blocked. I mean, that's the way
Yeah.
he told us, right?
Yeah.
It's
But
almost
this
blocked.
side is not blocked. The door would open towards you on this side of the wall.
Yeah, but the stairway's blocked. I mean, we can
Oh, the
get
stairway
to the stairway.
out. Yes,
Yeah,
you're right.
explain
The
to the
stairway
eel
out.
that the stairway's blocked.
Yeah. The stairway is blocked. We can't get out that way.
Without causing further damage to the temple.
Then the eel knows that there is a level above this one that you can get to through this door behind it.
We would
So-
we would love to get out of your way and just keep working our way out.
Yeah, he can't order the Nereid to do anything, so you kind of are tying his hands. He doesn't know what else to say about that. Like, well, I don't know.
Ask him to like
he tells you-
tackle her.
He tells you that if he can't, if he were to do something like that, she would harm his clutch of eggs.
We got. I'd turn to our group and back in common, let him know that we've got a batch of babies that he's protecting.
The eel will tell you that that if you can rid. No, I'm not that. If she can't harm his children, whether you grab them or something like that, he wouldn't Nah, he can't do that. So I don't know. He will tell you where they are, though. He'll tell you that under the ledge, where the Nereid symbol is on the map right here,
Mhm.
at the bottom of the water is his clutch of eggs. Kind of like if shit goes sideways, don't hurt that area, kind of thing.
Eel omelets.
Alright, I explained to the group that he is more concerned about his clutch of eggs than he is of protecting her.
If she's not
But-
going to move and we're forced to kill her, why don't you just go use your spell to ask him to favor protecting his eggs so he stays out of combat?
Alright,
So this would be like a persuasion check. You can try to roll a persuasion check if you like.
Well, I mean, she has the spell reads she can ask favors, right?
well, at the DM's discretion.
Oh,
Yeah, this would be literally persuading him not to help his master, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So might be kind of tough.
I think persuading him to protect his own.
Yeah, I'll try it.
Are you threatening his eggs?
Oh,
Ho!
19 is
Well, I don't know.
good.
We'll see.
Yeah. Yeah. You think that you could probably persuade this giant. You've probably given this giant eel something to think about, and that he may delay his actions until the Nereid is 100% likely to assault him for not intervening. So you might get a round or two to take out the Nereid before
Alright.
he interacts.
Alright, we just
Titus,
gotta
time to
get her-
cat blow all those spells.
get her away from those eggs, too.
Can't cast spells. I'm not
I'm
attuned
like-
my axe yet.
So we're going to
He's
fight?
so slavishly adhering to the rules. I like it.
Why?
Alright.
So why are you using it right now? One.
I
He's
wasn't.
not.
Yeah.
He has it, but he's not using it.
So basically, we gotta kill her. He won't attack us right away. And hope we gotta save his eggs. Otherwise, he's gonna attack us.
If that's what we're doing, then I want to sneak back in the shadows and hide. It's my thing. I can't help it.
Alright, I guess I attack her.
I mean, it. Okay.
Wait, hold on.
You know that personality traits and flaws, they're not. They define your character, but they're not debilitating to your character.
I'm
It
aware.
actually. Okay, just make sure.
So
I have
let's
more.
go.
I can easily get to where they're at. No problem.
Alright, so what's up? I see a stealth
We're-
roll. I don't see any attacks. So you're
Oh.
approaching the Nereid aggressively?
Yeah, I'm gonna. That's the plan, right? Minari?
Yeah. Just don't break the eggs. They're under her right now, under the ledge.
Alright. I attack with an axe.
Yeah, go for it. She kind of looks at you quizzically as you take a shot at it.
I'm also gonna rage. Sorry.
Ooh. Yeah, you do a good bit of damage. Both attacks hit. And both attacks hit for alright, so 19 points. And a firebolt lands at the same time, Neil, is that what's going on?
Yep.
Then I want to
Alright,
go hit
so-
attack after Titus attacks.
19. 31 points. Youch.
Does
So
she
we
see
got
me?
we're getting an advantage round?
I don't know why everyone's rolling an attack. I just assumed Titus was gonna make like an attack because he was right next to her. She was intervening, but I'm allowing Selter to throw something. But I guess we're throwing everything. Like she's not aggressive specifically, so that there's a turn. But go ahead. What's going on here?
For me, it depends if she sees me or not. If I'm gonna run over there and attack her. Well, I mean,
You don't have the ability to be anywhere near her where you can get into melee combat.
what do you mean?
This area,
Titus is blocking the bridge.
yeah, Titus is blocking
Oh.
the bridge.
Oh, I can throw
It
a dagger
won't-
then.
Yeah, okay. Alright, as you guys bite into her with your attacks. What's going on? Oh, you tried to measure the distance.
Well, can you let me know if she sees me or not? It's going to depend what I roll.
I mean, she's not paying attention to you, no, so you can go ahead and roll it.
Okay.
I mean, oh, I'm sorry. Hold on.
it's
I
for
know
my
what you're
crit
asking me.
thing, for my.
I know what you're
specialty.
asking me, yeah. Yes, she is aware of your presence.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you do 7 points of damage. All right. Oh no, you missed. I'm sorry. That is not 7 points of damage. You missed.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. Okay. As soon as these attacks all start, the Nereid is, while not totally shocked, is taken aback for a moment, and I believe I think she kills Titus. I'm not sure, but let's see.
Wait, what?
Give me a Constitution save,
Titus.
Titus. Oh, he saved.
Wait.
Oh,
Kill
what
Titus,
happens
what you
if you
say?
save?
Saved at the
Oh,
right
man,
time.
he's lethal fragging.
Yeah, in like slow mo.
I got really worried what
Probably
her
much
insta
faster
kill
than lethal,
ability
right?
is.
Yeah,
Does it?
lethal is real
like-
slow.
And then he turns the guns like this and. And I don't have a sick hat or shades.
Not yet.
Oh, Larry's just.
Oh,
Larry's
hold
going
on.
for
I
the
do
whole
have
thing.
a sick hat. My bad.
I said the whole thing. All right, yeah, the spell that probably would have actually killed Titus doesn't hit. So you don't take 22 damage a turn until you can pass a Constitution save, and also
Whoa.
can't breathe or swim as you are pulled into the water.
Well, he has a cloak and a
Um,
mana ring.
Wait, what are you talking about? I can breathe underwater.
Yeah.
No,
Titus is about the only
no.
one that can survive that.
No. It is not a breathing underwater. You cannot breathe. You
Oh.
can't. Nothing goes in. There's no air. And
Tell
so
me
you're
how
pull-
I'm supposed to breathe with no air. No air, no air.
Anyway, yeah. So you saved the save or die ability of the Nereid, which, whatever, it's cool. I saved Alex's save or die ability last round.
No,
Uh,
Alex's was a save or suck.
True. This was
Yeah.
a
What's up?
save or likely die unless everyone jumps in to save you. All right. Who hasn't gone yet? This Minari hasn't gone
I
yet.
have not.
And Cord, yeah, Minari and Cord can both act.
I'll throw my hunter's mark on her since it's still active.
There you go.
Pew 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 pew.
All right. Your arrow she reaches in to kiss Titus with her drowning kiss, and you, acting quickly, even though he's probably gonna save, acting quickly, you fire an arrow that hits with such force that it pins her dead head to the wall. And the Nereid perishes with your arrow
Well, that was
lodged into.
boring.
She's very low hit points, but the ability literally would have killed him. Like, he can't breathe and takes 22 damage, 3d12 plus 3 acid damage, while also not breathing, so he suffers the rules for not being able to breathe, and is pulled into the water. So it likely would have killed Titus. Like, if we're just
Alright,
being
so-
honest.
Yeah. Let's kill this electric eel.
No.
The electric eel is not being aggressive. It
Ah,
Yeah, he's
good
cool.
friend.
Larry, I've been told I'm not allowed to be Larry.
Larry, I just want you to shock me with your electric eel.
The guy
Shut
who
me with
didn't
your
want us
electric
to
That
kill
electric
the,
Wait.
eel.
Wait,
the guy
Dylan,
who
why aren't
didn't
you
want us
allowed
to
to be
kill
me? Is
the
that because of the hat?
Hookwarers.
Yeah, that's what Stacy.
All right, so let's talk about the eel. Benari will tell you that he'll thank you for kind
There we
of
go.
his protecting him or relieving him of his charge, and he will swim down to his clutch of eggs and bring back a mass of kelp that he'll drop on this ledge right here.
Can
at your
Nari
feet.
ask if I can have one of his eggs? I'm collecting pets.
No, he will not part with his eggs. However,
My hook horror needs a friend.
We need non-combat pets.
there are 6 golden statues,
Building a zoo.
statuettes, in this mass of kelp. A golden mask. The mask is 250 gold pieces likely. The statues look to be solid gold, 50 gold pieces a piece.
Oh, wow.
Lying in
Man,
the
I want to
cache.
just wear the mask.
Yeah,
so
I'll go
the
for it. That
mask
right on
is
top of the other one.
250.
Yeah.
And
Uh,
6 statues.
Are you wearing the other mask from earlier already?
No. Didn't
Oh,
I?
okay.
Did I get a? I don't remember getting a mask.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
you
vampire guy was wearing it.
You took the mask off the vampire. I didn't remember if you said you put it on. I thought you said you put
I
it
don't
on.
think I put it on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so 50 for 6 statues, so 300 total, and 250 for the mask.
Mm-hmm.
There's also 2 scroll cases of gold and crystal, worth 25 gold pieces apiece. They are filled with water, though, so they do look to... The scrolls in them are destroyed.
Okay.
There's a silver idol that when you pick it up, has a sloshing sound in it, so it's possibly a bottle of some kind. And then a pair of gloves.
All right, cool.
Cool. What are the scroll cases worth? 150 each?
15 each. 15
15
each.
each.
Oh, I'm
Very
sorry,
scroll
25. 25 apiece. No, they're crystal, so you can see into them. There's like water with like a paper-like sludge at the bottom, so they just degraded over
Can
time.
you use mending on them?
No.
Oh.
Nope.
Okay. I thank him and say that I was happy to help. Or we were happy to help.
Okay.
I really wanted to fight that electric eel so I could actually use lyrics in my bard stuff.
So you can come on with that electric feel.
Yeah.
I mean, you befriended an electric eel.
That's pretty
I,
cool.
want,
Yeah.
I wanted her to
Now-
shock me
now
like
we're
an
all
electric eel.
Aren't yeah? Aren't you
electric
feeling
feel.
all the electric feels?
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys
This
really
crap.
singing a Cobra Starship song at me?
No, it's
What?
fucking
No.
MGMT or whatever.
My
Yeah.
electric love.
No.
No,
No.
Shock me
that's
like
that's
an
definitely not
electric
Cobra
eel.
Starship.
I want to get you high. That's a Cobra Starship song.
You don't know shit, Larry.
That's no. I'm thinking of this song by Borns or Bjorns.
No, that's not it.
No,
Yeah,
no.
I
I
linked it.
know what song you're talking about, but when Larry just sang whatever he sang, I was
Yeah.
thinking of this song.
Alright, we're going through the door?
With your electric love.
Oh, I can't find the song. That's frustrating. All right. Well, anyway, let me go
Because
back
it doesn't
here.
exist.
Oh, that's a good song too.
It is.
No. I got it.
All right. We'll take a break while we. Cause
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna
need
listen
to also.
this song.
Wait, you listen to electric eel music?
No, I'm listening to that song that Dylan liked.
The electric eel music. I mean, I can't watch it or listen to it. I mean, I wanted to wager
No,
it's probably
I linked.
copyrighted.
Yeah, I linked the actual.
Oh, it's the
electric
Church
eel.
of Hot Addiction.
Yeah, it's MGMT.
No. What? The Church of Hot Addiction. I want to get you high.
Yeah, but we're
What is
God.
that link?
Larry.
What the
Do you know how to
fuck?
fucking internet? Why are you video
Well,
search
first-
Yahooing us?
Why is he
Why
young?
you
Who
search
searching is the first
Yahoo?
question.
Fucking Larry, man.
Why do you search on Yahoo?
Larry, did
it's
you
what-
download something and just agree to it and suddenly keep your other
Shut up, dicks. For whatever reason, it
Yeah.
it.
He probably has the AVG internet browser.
There you go. The bottom one.
You sure?
I don't know. I don't see Yahoo on it. I don't know if you searched it.
My electric love.
Man. I love that even more if you just ask Jeeves. Jeeves retired a long time ago.
Man, tired of it.
All right. So let's open this door. Got the, my devotion.
Is
Is
somebody
Sarah
else
there?
gonna open the door, or you need me to do it? Because
Yeah, I'm
you guys
here.
are kind of blocking the way.
I have a wireless headset anyway.
I'm aggressively opposed to the Cobra Starship for personal reasons.
Do you
what?
know?
Did they kick your dog?
Do you know the
I-
lead singer or something?
I don't want to talk about it on Drew's stream. I'll
Okay.
tell you
Okay.
later.
All right. Yeah, I want to hear the story because I
Yeah.
kind of like them. Oh, you didn't. You were a fan of their old band, weren't you?
No.
Hey, if he doesn't want to talk
Not a
about it
fan
on
We'll
of
stream,
find out
don't
fan of
later.
say it.
any of their bands.
We'll find out
Alright.
later.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. I'm.
Because I need to
Yeah,
know.
that'll be in the subscriber only post show.
All right. Yeah. So.
Sweet, I'm a true sub. I can watch.
I'm also a true sub, although that
I'm
might have
also a
ended
true
because I ran
sub.
out of Twitch Prime.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
make
I
sure to
haven't
resub, Larry.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'll get Ruby to do that tomorrow. True. I'm sorry about that.
Oh,
I didn't
no.
know it was.
Don't worry about it. Oh yeah, by the way, just because I'm saying it, right now Twitch is having half off on any subscriptions for the whole month of
What?
September.
Really?
So if you want to subscribe to your favorite subscribers for the first month or renew
Oh, it says I'm still
it is
subscribed
half
to you.
off.
Half off. All right.
Yep.
Okay,
so
God,
the
I
profit
got
goes straight
billed.
to your streamer. Twitch gets no cut this month.
Ooh. We'll go out to a sexy dinner on the
Wait,
four of us.
Did they up the stream thing, the subscriber thing? There's no $5 one anymore.
No, $5 one's the default one. There's a $4.99 one, a $9.91 one, and
maybe.
$24.99 one.
Yeah, maybe because I
You will
already
never
subscribed
die.
with Prime, I don't see the option for the $4.99 one.
I'm gonna go check and see if it billed me.
Thank you very
All right.
much.
So the flooded hall, half of the L-shaped corridor is flooded. The water is 3 foot deep and cold. The bottom is very slippery.
Shade writes on the
Bedtime.
slaws.
Alright.
If
The
Sloth's
water
okay
becomes
with it.
shallower as you get to the east. After the corridor turns to the north or takes a left, a set of stairs rise up out of the dampness, and the path ends at bronze double doors. The doors have keyholes on either side.
Oh yeah, was I able to recover my dagger I threw?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. And Minari, but Slaw's okay giving Shade a ride?
You could just ride on Slaw's back. He's a giant badger.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Slaw's gonna
Oh.
knock her off, or Slaw's okay with it?
I would have to tell him to do it and to cooperate.
I'd
but he'll
ask
do it.
then. Yeah, I
God,
do
I'm
that.
I'm so excited about this story from Neil. Oh man. Anyway, go ahead. So yeah, it's double bronze doors, more keyholes.
Right. You're enough through the water.
Gotta ask, is it just open?
Are you gonna test the door?
I mean, I guess I could test it.
He's gonna ask somebody with more hit points to go do it.
I would really prefer. I mean, I don't have a ton of hit points or AC.
I'll open the door. I checked the door.
Yeah, someone else is in the low AC club with me.
All right. Door opens. It was unlocked. These big brass doors with a. All right, let me read this. This hallway is 20 feet wide and has piles of rubble and debris scattered along its length. Everyone roll perception while I read this. The walls are covered with frescoes. The south wall, which is the wall to your left as you enter the room, displays scenes of battles between natives and invaders. Seltzer, Cord, Minari, and Shrew. The room looks particularly unstable. You think that loud sounds, specifically those of cacophonous spells or shouting, might cause the roof to cave. The south wall displays scenes of a battle between natives and invaders. The north wall depicts people questing for a new land. Their experiences during the journey include crossing treacherous mountains, sailing over storm-tossed seas, and receiving the guidance of the gods in their battles to keep their homeland free from invasion. In the center of the wall is a painting of a pyramid with a temple atop it and the sun shining over the land. Double bronze doors stand in the eastern end of the south wall. That's where you guys come in. Down the hall to the west is an archway carved in the form of twinning serpents. Beyond it, the corridor continues on into shadow.
Oh, wow.
All right. Yeah.
Just watch out for any traps.
Yeah, there doesn't appear to be any so far as you guys walk down. Yeah, so that's the archway right there. To either side is a 5 foot deep niche. Niche, however.
You're a niche.
Ooh, hold on. Okay.
Snitches get niches.
All right. Go back. Cord and Selter. Yeah, there's right there. Okay, so when Cord and Selter walk into this area, nothing terribly horrible happens, but a set of horizontal bars come across the room. So you guys are separated by horizontal bars of metal. There's the gap between them. They moved quickly enough that you couldn't dance back through, but there doesn't appear to be any damaging effects. There's no sounds other than that. It just looks like this was a doorway, like maybe an elevator ends here or something like that. It just kind of closes shut. You can see out of them, but you can't move enough to get through. While you are sitting on that side, prevented from moving, you can take a moment to kind of look around.
I look at Selter and I shout, "Put that thing away! You're gonna get us all killed."
What thing?
Just a second.
This is
Yeah.
a Star Wars joke.
It actually. Oh, I thought it was an Indiana Jones joke. All right, so it
Oh.
doesn't. It doesn't tell me. I looked earlier about how to get out of this. It doesn't actually tell me how you guys get out of this.
Well, did the bars drop down or come from the sides?
They came from the sides, and they came together so that it was fast enough that they couldn't get back through. But this is also where you land from when you come down. So I'm going to figure out how you get untrapped from here. While I figure that out,
I mean, do we
Everyone
still
else-
have that potion in gaseous form?
you might. Everyone else can take a investigation
have that.
check.
But
We could split it.
so the upper level is like if we look up, the upper level is above us, kind of thing.
Yeah. The upper level. No. It's the roof is just very high. Like I just kind of meant like it looks like an elevator door. It makes sense that you guys walked haphazardly into it though, because let me read this to you. The beyond the arch is cleverly painted, designed to give the illusion of depth and reality, and obscuring the effect of the poison gas contributes to this impression. If you attempt to go in that direction, you walk straight into the wall unless someone succeeds a DC 19 wisdom perception check. So just kind of walking down, you would not have noticed that the archway ended there.
Oh, we were so close.
The space beyond the archway, immediately in front of the mural, is where the creatures arrive from. Yeah, okay, so that's where you arrive there. Around either side is a niche. A character who steps in to either niche triggers a pressure plate, closing. Releases a set of horizontal bars, closing off the archway and trapping the interloper. Yeah.
Technically, they didn't step in the niches.
Oh,
No,
I definitely went down
Oh.
that side. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can instead take 10 minutes to remove the plate. And fail check. There's another 10 minutes where I read it. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, so you can work about the plates that triggered the bars to close in. You guys heard the sound of the triggering when Selter moved into the niche, so it kind of gives you you may perform an investigation check. It'll require about 10 minutes.
Oh shit.
And yeah, oh Jesus, Neil, yeah. So you, having been the one that triggered this trap, you actually can figure out. You can see where it connects. It looks like it's some sort of like hideaway, like someone fleeing from attackers or fleeing from. They could run in here and step on that to trigger it, and that stepping on the opposite side likely pops the door back open, like it's an in-out type thing.
All right.
Yeah, and sure enough, you walk over there, and as you walk over there, you can see now that you're aware of it, you can see the pressure plate. You just step right on it, and the doors open back up.
Oh.
So where do we go now?
Wait, so this hallway is a dead end?
Yeah, it is. It looks like a dead end. Cord, if you go over here and step on it, the doors close. Stepping over here opens them again.
Yeah, I do that several times.
And it looks like very well done mechanically. It just shunk and then opens back up.
I wonder if that would protect us from cave-in if we yelled and made a cave-in happen.
Well, it's not. It's silent. It's aside from like this quiet grinding of
I
metal
know,
and rock.
we forced the
yeah, he's
cave-in
saying-
to happen after we went in there to hide. Since the ceiling's really high, the ceiling
Oh,
would
I
cave in on us in there, right?
It looks like it would not. Yeah, it looks like this is made to be for someone to like flee down to avoid pursuers, that kind of thing.
It looks like it's a trap, and it looks like they were being pursued. They could force a cave-in. Why don't we force a cave-in? There has to be a way out from over there.
Yeah, also, I thought that chick's master was back here.
Can I investigate
yeah.
the hallway a little? Like
Yeah, you
looking
can.
for any secret.
Anyone that
entrances or
anyone that wants can perform a wisdom or investigation check in the hallway on the mural
So-
type stuff. Damn.
Perception or investigate?
Yeah, sorry, perception or investigation. God damn
Fuck.
it, Neil.
Yeah, much rather do perception.
I'm fucking Sherlock
Never mind.
tonight.
Yeah, so everyone else is like clicking along trying to figure out what's going on. Minari and Seltar team up to kind of like look along the wall, and before too long you can notice that the sun on the northern wall, which is this wall over here, is slightly separated from the rest of the wall, like it might be able to be pressed in. And Seltar, having stepped on a pressure plate earlier, goes right over and just what?
Just moving all my tokens around. Stop that.
I don't know who has control of anybody else, but I'm
Titus.
doing that one. That's
Dylan.
me. Oh, all right. So right here, oh gosh, right here, you find the sun little thing. When you press the sun inward, I moved you out of the way. When you press the sun painting inward, the whole wall in this section slides open and hinges slightly so that you can see into the hallway beyond.
D&D Beyond.
All right, so pause there. So
I don't think I want to go any farther. What are these humps on the wall? What are these
They look
butts
like
on the wall?
butts.
yeah, all right. So this corridor is high ceilinged and decorated with sculptures mounted on the walls. These butts that you see. 2 corridors branch off from the main hall. A narrow one to the east and another to the west. So this is a narrow one here, and then one down here to the west as well. Oh, I'm in the wrong layer. No, there we go.
No, we saw it.
Okay. The statuary that adorns the walls consists of 4 sculpted heads of animals. Each one is 6 feet above the floor and 2 or 3 feet in diameter. Opposite the passage that leads east is the stylized head of a coyote, and across from the hallway going to the west is the head of a grinning bear. Near the south end of the corridor, the head of a bison is mounted on the east wall. It's right here. This is a bison. And at the north end of the area on the west wall is what appears to be the head of an eagle with its beak open. This is an eagle right here with his beak open. Something shines from within the eagle's mouth.
I want to investigate the bear and the coyote statues.
I believe I have a picture of it for you.
Some down at the end of that hallway.
All right,
Oh shit!
chill out for a
This
second.
is
Chill out for a
going.
second, Cord. Chill out for a second. Let me show you. This is what it looks like.
Oh, neat.
Cool.
Cool.
All right.
It's really tight. Not a ton of room between them.
Oh man, click the magnifying glass.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes
Oh
it big.
wow, neat.
Wait, what? How do I? Oh,
Let's
it's just
zoom in.
Oh. Yeah, it pops it out. All right. So
Looks like he's got a sonic ring in his mouth.
Delve the beak to remainder. What?
Can I try and can I try and work the ring out of the eagle's mouth?
I don't know if that's a good idea.
I mean, we gotta trigger something. Make shit
Alright.
happen.
Pause here for a moment. Cord. As you approach this hallway right here, this wall, starting there, every 5 feet, there, deep in shadows, human figures appear to be floating above the floor. They're suspended in air, and it looks like they're just kind of standing upright, hanging. But what it actually is are withered corpses standing upright on a ledge 2 feet above the floor. I don't know how to show you what the token is without showing you the name, which might give it
Ew.
away, but yeah. They're just all kind of standing there.
Okay. And I want to investigate the ring in eagle's mouth, or whatever the Chinese is.
Yeah, you can. It's a bracelet actually. It's looks as shiny bracelet. Looks like you probably take it out of its mouth or something like that.
I take it.
It is held firm. To remove the item, you must either reach all the way into its mouth to pull it from the back, or push it out with another object.
I use Arya, my rapier, to push it out.
Okay. Roll a dexterity save.
Indiana Jones.
That's perception.
that was in fact perception.
I rolled that
Hey.
earlier.
Oh, okay. All right. So Arya is
Mhm.
damaged, to the point of requiring mend to be useful. So she counts as a damaged weapon. Until the spell mend or a similar effect is used on her, she'll. Oh, there you go. Neil has it. All right. But until.
Never
But hold on.
Thanks, Seltzer.
So it is. She is damaged currently and pinned in the eagle's mouth. You're able to push the bracelet out, but as soon as the bracelet is removed, whatever you use to push her is caught and damaged. Had it been an arm or skin or something, it would have hurt you and also caught you. If it's an item, the item it receives the damaged property and is pinned in place until the eagle's mouth can be opened. Try as you might, you cannot wiggle the sword out of it. It is extremely firm. But the bracelet is out. Your sword is chilling in the eagle's mouth.
You should probably tie a rope to it and pull.
Can I try to pry the mouth open?
You can. It will require a strength check. Anyone can aid you, but I'm going to be a little more firm on the rules for that. If someone who wants to aid you, they need to do it before you roll.
I will aid
Okay.
with slow, not me.
Roll a 10 or better.
Come on, Slaws. There we
All
go.
right. Titus, you have advantage on your strength check. Yeah. So you're able to pry open the teeth long enough for the broken sword to clatter to the floor. As soon as you let go of the jaw, it slams shut with a lot of force. You think you barely made that check.
I point to the sword on the ground and I look at Courtney and say, "You dropped this."
I'd like to point out that was the eagle and not the bear, Larry.
Excellent character voice. I pick up Arya and say thanks and walk over to Salter and be like, hey, you can fix this, right?
All right. So Titus.
I offer him the bracelet that I pick up off the ground as well as payment for fixing my sword.
All right. Titus, you also, when you come down to this way, you can see what looks like body is hanging on the walls a couple feet off the ground. It takes a moment for your eyes to focus in the darkness, but you can tell that it is unanimated corpses standing on ledges, like stock still standing on ledges.
Do I see any way to make these bodies hit the floor?
Hit the floor.
I mean, they're just hanging about, so I think you can do it.
We probably have to burn the body until they get here or something.
I mean, you could probably just knock them over.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, they're just standing on a ledge.
You don't need to explain it. It was just for the joke.
All right, so it's every. But by the
Well,
way,
but if you knock
every
them over,
5
the
feet,
bodies do hit the floor.
every 5 feet has one of them. So there's 9 on the northern side of the hallway, and you can make out 7 of them on the southern side of the hallway. And it's every 5 feet. There they are. Just a lot of them.
Do
Yeah,
we want to
so,
just go down this first hallway first and just like check this place out?
Sure.
Do it methodically.
Was there anything else in any of the mouths? Okay.
There's something at the end of this
Were-
hallway.
Were
I
there
spotted.
any other openings in these things other than like eye sockets or?
No. I assumed you checked them thoroughly.
Okay.
Give me a second to because there is you can probably see it. There's a light ahead at the end of this hallway. As you
So
peer down
light,
the corridor,
I don't know.
a faint flickering light becomes visible. Moves through the hallway away from you, sputtering and waving just at the edge of your perception.
It's an orb.
Hold on, let me move it.
Less
Is-
funny if you don't listen to the podcast. I wasn't too nervous.
So it's gonna go around the corner.
That doesn't seem good. That might be notifying someone that we're there.
That doesn't look
And-
like a horse.
Does anybody have a
Uh,
camera?
As you it starts to back away from you. All right, hold on one second. So when you approach from the south, you see a triangular stone up here. It comes to a 10-foot wide pit that stretches across the corridor. Beyond it is a wedge-shaped stone block or pillar that blocks the passage. The light ahead of you that you have been following is nowhere to be seen. Hashtag. As though it has somehow passed through the pillar.
It definitely seems like a trappy trap.
Only the penitent shall pass.
Oh shit. They'll be forgot.
Is there any dirt on the ground? I just want to throw sand across this
A
gap.
leap from a lion's head.
No, you guys can tell that that it's likely that the triangular pillar can be rotated. Like you see the scuffs on the floor and disturbed dust. You can rotate it one way or the other, which might open a 2-foot path on either side of the triangle.
Oh, it's a turnstile.
So that's a
What's-
pit of unknown depth.
Yeah, you can look down it if you want.
Sure. No, I turn back. Nobody push me.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
a plank of wood.
It's only 10 feet deep. There are several humanoid skeletons below.
Can we wedge the badger?
Looks like somebody's
through the
friends
bridge?
pushed them.
What'd you say,
Can-
Alex?
Can wedge the badger and walk across.
Hey,
I
Well,
think we can just hop across this.
Yeah, that's like a 5-foot thing.
Yeah, well, when you fail that roll and die.
You
It's
don't
not
need
even
to
a
roll.
roll.
It's you can do this.
Mm-hmm.
Until you jump over it and some kind of magical force from above blows you into the hole.
Yes,
Blows.
I will allow that one.
Damn it. I'm actually having a lot of trouble. There it is.
Or the triangle turnstile spins really quickly and pushes you into it.
Illuminati confirmed.
Yeah, and honestly, that seems like the more realistic situation that we're presented, is this triangle is going to spin.
I don't like the whole fact you
I
all
mean,
chased
it-
the orb. I don't think that's
I mean,
a good idea.
this looks like it just leads to that other hallway with the body. We could just go back around the other way if we really don't want to hop the scab.
But I can see the orb.
Yeah, I'm assuming you guys are gonna move it.
Yeah, the orb is probably going to bring the corpses to life, and then we're going to have to fight 30 of those fucking
Oh.
corpse things.
I mean, you got a magic sword.
Yeah, so it's doing the same thing as kind of walking down the way.
Yeah, it's leading us, it's tricking.
Yeah, or it's running into no 5 whenever someone comes down this path. So it's master or
Then
Someone
let's go
knows.
back around the other way and we'll hit this
Yeah.
hallway from the.
it's like catching that Pokemon in the woods when the Farfetch'd ran away from a slog cutter. Just gotta trick it into running and stuff.
It's more like an Eye of Kilrog.
So,
did we just hit Pokemon and WoW in a D&D session
Yeah.
all at once?
alright,
Or
so
we could
pause
just
for a moment.
We could go
As-
west.
As you guys leave the area, the Will-O-Wisp follows behind. Titus, you can see it like peek around the corner, like, whoa, like it blinks, as if like, wait. Alright, so you're in that hallway, huh? Okay, you're gonna go to the west, which is down, or are you gonna go through the bodies area?
The floor.
May as well see what's south/west.
Down.
Alright,
Is
Cool,
there
cool,
any
let me,
radios
just-
nearby?
what?
I was making a body's radio joke, but didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh. No, you're fine. So at the end of the corridor here is a small alcove holding a 3-foot tall stone pedestal in which rests a small silver coffer. 15 feet in front of the alcove, there is a single small step up the stone floor. Inside the alcove, the floor is elevated an additional 2 feet. Oh, what did you just roll? Is this Neil rolling investigation? Yeah, it is. Alright, hold on. Alright, so pause there. Everyone stop moving for just a second. Okay. You notice a metallic glint coming from a hinge that runs across the full width of the floor. You think it would require small tools to work at, most likely thieves' tools.
Right.
On
Get
the
in there,
floor?
thieves.
Yeah, there's no water in here, cat.
Fine, I'll do it. I do that.
I do that.
Do that.
Yeah. There's something
I
on there.
step- I step up and give aid.
Okay.
Or
So
to do it myself.
Alright, future reference.
You guys said before.
Declare aids beforehand.
No,
So
I'm doing the same thing, except better.
alright.
I have
Okay.
AIDS.
It's the polite thing to do.
So
That's what I think.
well done, Neil. All right, so Shade
tries and appears to fail to whatever. There's no clicking sound or satisfying whoosh. Cord, however, is able to work about the hinge to the point that you think you've actually jammed the hinge. That the hinge won't open should anything go awry. It looks like it's probably some sort of swinging hinge trap that might cause the floor to fall away if too much weight is placed on it.
The floor
you're-
we're standing on, or the floor in
No,
front of it?
one square in front of you.
Yeah,
You think
just
that
as-
you think that there's some sort of counterbalance in this room, specifically on the square that you're on. Layer token that you're on, which is the room is comparing it, and should there be more weight in the red square than is on the square that you guys are currently on, that the floor would fall away.
And what's on this little pedestal?
On the pedestal, there is a silver coffer that looks latched closed.
I'm gonna try and.
You need some weight. You need some counterweight, bro. You just fell down that hall.
I'm standing
No,
there.
Shade's standing there, so it's currently counterweighted. All right, talk to me about what languages you know, Cord.
Elvish and I
Oh,
comprehend.
you do
language.
know Elvish. You do know Elvish.
Yeah.
All right, so this name,
I'm a half elf.
Inadra. Inadra is spelled out in runes on a small panel on the front of the coffer. Do you want to unlock it? Or not unlock it, but unlatch the lid of the coffer?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm muted. Yes, I want to open it up.
Oh yeah, you pop the lock open, or you pop the latch open, and inside the coffer is a strange copper figurine, narrow with fins, looking somewhat fish-like. Written on the side of this figure are strange runes. On the slimmer end is a small arched square panel. Oh, the runes those are the runes that say Ilnadraw, sorry.
Okay.
That
I
seems
just take.
risky.
I take the figurine.
Okay, as soon as you touch the figurine,
Yeah.
Oh god.
the beads and panel on the other side, on the slimmer side, close. The figure hovers up out of your grasp with the force of like a magical ability. Like it, no matter how hard you try to hold on to it, it like hovers up out of your hands and flies above the alcove and avoiding your touch. As soon as it's clear of your grasp, it begins moving randomly throughout this hallway, like testing the directions. Like it'll move away from you here to this corner, and then once it finds a wall, it'll like move back. It looks like a not a Roku, what are those things called?
A Roomba.
A Roomba.
It looks like a Roomba, like it's testing the rooms, and it flies down the hallway, moving basically randomly into the distance. Actually, sorry, it goes this way first. I don't know why I did that. It goes this way first. And when it gets down this hallway, I don't know if anybody's following it, but when it gets down that hallway, it pauses in front of the door, hovering there for a moment, before turning around and continuing its path the other direction. So it like stands at this door, realizes it can't get through, and goes back the other way. And it is just haphazardly moving around the halls, like a Roomba.
Should we keep chasing it?
Yeah, you
no,
can.
It's probably like an
I mean,
alarm.
there's a door to open. There's a door for us to open down here.
I can't chase it. I want to. My animal instincts tell me I want to swat it from the air and give it to my master, my owner, because my owner's a horrible cat. But I can't chase it because Cord's not moving.
Oh.
There we go. Now I can move. Well, it's too late now. I can't behavior chase it now.
Yeah, you can cascade around the hallways chasing it. It goes all the way down to here, to this hallway that you guys are in with the animal statues. Goes to the right, to that panel that you guys came in through, and kind of sits there for a moment. Heads back north in the hallway, goes down the path where you found the will-o-wisp. But
Are
I mean,
animals
it
chasing
literally-
it?
What?
Are we chasing it?
It's up to you. I mean, it looks to be moving randomly around the hallways. If
Eh.
you wait a moment, it comes back like it's making a circuit.
Just jump up and catch it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll acrobat strike at you if I see it coming.
Yeah. You kind of just ride along for a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it avoids your contact, but you're acrobatic enough that you can. So it kind of just flies around with you attached. I will say though that the path it takes is a little more erratic as you're holding onto it, and before too long your grip is shaken and you fall to the floor. You're nimble, of course, so you're standing, but it's it is moving unhampered by your weight, except for the fact that it's slowed a little bit to try to shake you.
So we got the
Does the statue say anything on it? Can you talk to it?
It says Ilnadraw on it. What I typed in chat.
Did anyone say that word yet?
I'll say Ilnadraw out loud when it passes over my head again.
No, it does not appear to be doing anything.
Okay, it's a stupid. Oh wait.
So was that thing what was just?
Is that thing what? What was in the
that
chest?
was,
Yeah.
What was in the chest, yeah.
Yeah, it was in the
So
silver
do we
coffer.
want to go down this hallway and try and open this door, or do we want to go down the?
I don't want to go down the corpse hall.
All right, well, let's try and open this door then.
All right. So 20. I'm pretty sure it's just like every other thing. Shifting. Got it. Hinged floor. Yeah, man. These doors are all awful. Why couldn't they be cool? Okay.
Alright, I try to open the door.
Yeah, massive bronze doors open into a chamber.
Not a chamber.
There we go. All right. So it's gonna look real weird in here. So
Ooh.
just let me, before you start moving around in here, let
It's
me.
like a fucking Binding of Isaac.
Yeah. So before you start moving around in this room, let me read it to you. The place is filled with rubble and life-size statuary, much of it broken. Standing in ranks is an army of clay statues, which must have been an impressive array at one point. Now half of them are fallen and crumbled. Near the doors are spear wielders, perhaps 20 of them, outfitted only in scraps of leather. At their feet lay obsidian spearheads and bits of rotted wooden shafts. Behind these figures are archers in a scattered formation. Few of them remain standing. Their arrows are gone, but they hold laminated bows, dried and worm-eaten. Further into the room are figures of warriors with war clubs and hand axes, wearing scraps of lacquered leather, sandals, and caps. Behind all of this, in the north end of the room, which is this direction, don't forget, are a group of statues that must have been an honor guard. These warriors wear feathered robes and headdresses and are armed with pitted bronze spears. Each of these figures wears a breastplate of shells. They are standing near a domed structure, that's this right here. The stucco dome has no apparent openings. On the east wall of the room are two carved stone columns flanking the remains of a covered sedan or litter, with statues of attendants standing nearby. And you can make out a bronze
Somebody
door.
Close the door. Everybody get in the room and close that door.
All right, so up here is a bronze door that is barred with a bronze bar from this side, or a copper bar from this side. So it looks like it's made to be not opened from the other side. And True said he'll be right back, didn't he? Yeah, True had to be right back. Which is good because I need to piss.
Yeah, so Titus, come in the room and close that door back.
Oh, I'll put. Do you want me to put a thing back over, or can we just assume it's closed?
No, assume it's closed. I have a feeling that thing's trying to get back to whatever it's enchanted by.
Seriously though, are you guys gonna investigate this pile of literally magic items that you're carrying?
Yeah, at the end, we'll just do it all at once.
No reason to do it like 3 times.
mean, how many magic items?
In
do we
case
have
you need to
unidentified right
use
now?
the items in the dungeon.
I mean, I guess.
All right.
How many,
well,
how
we're
many magic
sitting
items
here-
do we have?
I think
Can I
6
identify
now.
Fucking identify them.
Okay, we'll wait till True gets back. 'Cause it's just I just have to keep this list of like where the items are that you're picking up and not identifying. I'm like, I don't want to forget about a magic item, just in case it's like the one that solves the next thing, or something like that. Is True back yet? True.
No, he's not.
Presumably not yet.
Okay.
I'm real tired.
I mean, we can end soon if you want. Probably after this room is probably a good stopping point.
I'm back.
Okay. I kind of
What am I
chastised them for not identifying the magic items I was giving you guys
Oh,
while you were gone.
okay. Did they identify it?
Yeah.
Not
yeah,
yet. We were waiting for you to get back,
Oh.
but
Oh.
yes.
Okay.
Neat.
All right. So let's go over them in reverse order. From the eagle's mouth, you got a bracelet of rock magic from Exhibit A.
You're just gonna add the add the item to the magic item list.
Oh, I have a magic item list. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just start tossing them in there.
All right, bracelet of rock magic. Show to players. All right, you found that one. You also found that sword. Is a longsword +1
Oh.
with extra damage to plants. The gloves turned out to be gloves of missile snaring.
Oh.
Is it the one that lets you catch arrows?
You literally catch arrows.
Is
Give
it
me
sleight of
that.
hand check?
No, you.
I don't know.
Oh.
That sounds like a Minari item.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like you and me are the only ones in range, really.
Yeah, you.
And
That's
it's
pretty
plus
sweet.
your
What? You don't need to be in range to catch arrows.
No,
You can
but who's
got
gonna
that
be
from
shooting
anywhere.
arrows at? Well,
It's not
I
catching
guess-
arrows. It's when a ranged weapon attack hits you while you're wearing. You can reduce the damage by 1d10 plus Dex mod.
yeah, and I
Oh.
have shit dex, so you might as well take it.
Also, you have to have a free hand, which Minari doesn't normally have because she's always got a bow now.
Oh. I mean, I'll
Well-
take them if nobody else wants.
Go ahead,
them.
take them. I mean, if you have a dex modifier, it's still plus 1d10, and you have the weakest HP. Yeah, that sounds more than fine. And Minari, you probably want the longsword +1?
I mean,
I
I
mean,
have
I
the Dex
can't
mod. I would also
really
wear those.
use a longsword.
What's your
Oh.
dex mod?
+3, I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
Mine's 3 as well.
that statue that had like a liquid sound inside of it was a potion of clairvoyance,
Oh, wow.
and I think that's it.
No, what was the? What about the necklace? Was that of anything?
No, it was actually just money.
Oh. I'm gonna wear it.
I'm
Okay.
wearing the gold mask. I feel like I look like what's base MF Doom.
Oh, actually, I might be able to use the longsword. It's versatile, isn't it?
I believe it's a long.
It is, it is versatile. It is not finesse. Yeah. I did some research on it to see if it was.
Well,
of
I'm-
use.
I mean, I can hang on to it. It's got a cool extra damage to this thing.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to hang on to it, to me, I'd really prefer to have the finesse damage if possible.
Yep.
I mean, I only have a +1 to a strength mod, but
In my mind, this is how that mask looks on me.
actually, it's kind of ugly. I kind of think Titus should. Titus needs armor.
I like it.
Who's that, Neil?
MF Doom. It's a rapper.
Oh. Ah.
Okay, so who is getting the gloves of missile snaring?
I think we decided to give him the Selter. I don't think.
I mean, you
Selter
take them.
probably
I mean, we both have the same decks. How much health do you have?
37. I think you should take him.
All right.
37.
But he just got the bracers of defense. He's got like a fucking 36 AC now.
No. They're
What is-
out
what is your AC, Selter?
16.
Yeah, I was 16 as well. Selter, you take him. You got way less HP.
All right.
Y'all
and,
got
you're
more-
always at range.
y'all-
I'm not.
y'all got more AC than I do.
So
Yeah,
you
I
were
have
them.
AC 14.
Yeah, but you have to have a free hand. and as
Oh,
we
I know. I
discussed, you
wasn't
don't-
saying I wanted them because I'm not. I will never be able to use them.
Wait. If you're holding a two-handed weapon, you count as having a free hand until you make your attack, don't you?
I think that'd be for you to decide. It's all I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so
I
long
don't
as you're
know.
not.
I think the only character in the party that is 100% as far away as possible should wear them. Because I get
You
in
don't-
melee, Minari gets in melee, True gets in melee.
You don't
I
need
tr-
to be far away. Like nowhere in that.
I get that, but when you are far away, 100% of the weapon attacks against you will be ranged.
Ah, that's
So
true.
he can
I mean, whatever you guys
maximize.
want to do.
He can maximize the utility of that item.
So then it comes
mean-
down to what is a free hand.
As,
Oh,
I think,
Selter
as Larry
always
just
has
said,
free hands.
yeah, I mean, as you're
Okay.
attacking with the weapon, you have a free hand.
Yeah,
I mean, that
Minari,
kind
you
of makes
have
sense.
free
I doubt
hands
you're
unless
holding your
you're-
longbow with two hands.
Yeah,
Just
unless
remember
you're
that
dual wielding, you have.
Unless you're dual wielding, it consumes your reaction to use it. That's what we're kind of like. You're holding a bow, you fired your arrow, you're waiting, and then oh shit, you snatch an arrow out of the air. Kind of thing.
Oh, I see.
Or deflect it if you don't reduce its damage to 0.
Yeah, if you reduce it to 0, you get to catch it and keep.
Can we talk about how awesome that bracelet was that you guys just got?
I haven't even read it yet.
Where's
this-
the
the
It
bracelet?
flesh
charges
is
as
down.
stone flesh, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like
you
that
are
a lot.
immune to being petrified, and you can cast flesh to stone as an action.
What does
3
that do?
times.
Turns their flesh into stone. Basically
Good.
petrifies them.
It literally petrifies them. It's a spell that petrifies your opponents.
That sounds like a Titus item.
Yeah, except read the fucking curse.
It does have a curse, yeah.
But it's an unusual curse. If I try to petrify somebody who is, related to earth and stone.
I think the curse part of the information shouldn't be given to us.
It's revealed by
I know, but it's
Identify.
like it's such a cool thing that just never happens because we know to avoid it.
That doesn't
Like, I
mean you might
think
not
that would
slip
be-
up and do it.
Like RP wise, that would be rad if he was like, "I'm gonna turn this dwarf to stone," and then it backfired, jumped off of him, and petrified him. That's fucking cool to me.
Alright. I'll make sure the next one doesn't include the curse.
I mean, I could be wrong. That's just my opinion. I think it'd be cool.
I like
to
how
not
it
have
fails.
curses.
Oh, you break your attune to it. Oh shit. Yeah, I can only be attuned to like 3 items. So, running out
Is
of
that true?
Yeah.
You're
That's
only
how
attuned
they-
to one, right?
No,
Or
3.
will be tuned.
It'll be 2 if I take the bracelet, which I will.
Which I will. Duh.
I mean,
Come on.
yeah.
I mean, you are the spellcasting class.
I am the Scald now. Look at me. I can cast lightning. I can cast flame. I can now cast stone.
Earth, yeah. You just need
All I need is
You're
air.
practically
And I'm
the
the
Avatar.
Airbender. I'm the Avatar, bitches.
Alright,
or
so what do we...
or heart in your Captain Planet.
Okay, so Alex has the longsword.
Okay.
Wait, holy shit! If we gave him the Ring of Animal Friendship or whatever, he would literally be Captain Planet.
That
we
is
can do
not-
this. We can do this. You control water, earth, fire. Lightning is basically air, and then heart.
Nature?
I don't think Menards
Yeah,
might give up that.
nature's heart.
No, that is
Yeah, give
my
him the
ring.
ring so Captain
No.
Planet can be formed.
You don't have like...
Jeez.
We didn't give you guys Boots of the Wind or whatever?
Oh my god, please get him.
So
I thought
brace-
you got him, Alex. I thought you got the Boots of the Windwalker or whatever.
No, I thought about getting them, and then I
I
went
went
for
that
that
mind reading
cloak.
helmet instead, which she
Yeah,
uses
the
pretty
mind reading
often.
helmet.
So
that help's pretty good.
gloves went to Selter.
Yep.
Okay. And who's carrying this potion?
And I'll wear the gold mask until we're strapped for cash.
Well, until the
Right.
group is, or you are.
No, until the group is.
Okay. I know you still
Let's see
have, I
what
mean,
that
out of
was.
character, I know
Like,
you still have a
sure.
private stash.
Can
I
you
think my
edit-
private stash is pretty low now.
Larry, can you edit the Berserker axe to include the stuff
I have
you told me about
505.
What did I tell you about it?
it? The,
Oh, rad.
The 12 charges thing. I'll repost it because I copied it and saved it somewhere else.
Oh, it's in the GM notes section. Mobby.
Yeah.
The potion of clairvoyance lets us create a fucking sight ward.
Oh, that's neat.
Well, it's a sense ward. You can use whichever sense to basically you attune to it, and then you pick the sense, you sense. the
Yeah, it's
ward.
basically spell clairvoyance.
Yeah, it's rad.
That's a code spell.
You'll find the extra section below the seer here is the GM rules, which are the full rules for Berserker Axe. Oh no, he has Gust of Wind on his axe. He is literally Captain Planet.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, look at that. He has Pass Wall, Gust of Wind, and Burning Hands.
Captain Planet.
Heck yeah.
All right, so you're in this room with like the clay armies. There's a sedan in the corner. Blah blah blah. There's a dome. It's a stucco dome. It looks like a rectangle, but it's actually a dome.
It's a particular dome. I see what you're saying.
Is there an entrance to the dome, or is it like a giant sarcophagus?
Does look like a giant
You
sarcophagus.
walk in and close the door like someone was saying before I stepped by?
Yeah, we closed the door.
I assume you.
Okay.
So I'm assuming the Troll King is in this thing. The guy from the picture.
Probably yeah. Seems reasonable. Let me see if I have an image for this room because there's an
How,
image. in
how
the
do we
book for this
summon
room.
this guy?
I mean, do we want to summon the Troll King?
Fuck yeah, we do.
I'm
He's
all
probably
for summoning
fucking
David
sweet.
Bowie, don't get me wrong. That's the
this guy's
Goblin
worth
King,
a
I
ton of
apologize. Fuck, I fucked that one up.
So much experience.
Oh, did we get experience for what's her bitch?
The Nereid?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give it to you in a second. This is area 20, which there's no handout for area 20. Sorry, gentlemen and lady. There's no handout for 20. Yeah, for the Nereid you received... For the snail you received 1100. For the Nereid... Somebody just touch a base.
Yes, I slapped it.
It's a rubber band.
What about the rats?
The Nereid granted you 450 experience, and you received the giant eel experience for the completion event, which was 700.
Yeah.
The rats were what, like 25 or 15 or something like that. They're a very small amount.
Score.
God, Kitty Perry is like physically distressed at me pulling out my base. She hates the case it's in.
Alright, so what are we doing?
I don't know, is there a way to open this dome that you want to open?
I mean, this isn't a terrible stopping point. But I would like to somehow open this sarcophagus
Take a look.
and then cause the entire room to animate and kill us.
Well, most of the statues are broken, so it would be mostly disembodied body parts.
Oh, actually, Titus, you want to go around and smash all the unbroken ones?
No.
I think he probably respects them as being statues that lasts this long. Or he just doesn't want to smash them. He's become quite widely as of late. Titus'
Well, he
character
just
has
became
developed.
Captain Planet, so I feel like his morality is put in check. Alright, I mean, is there anything on this dome that we can read, or...
The dome is stucco, but it does look. I mean, it depends on what you want to do, because I don't want to like. I struggle to give away this stuff because it's so purposefully set up. Come on. Boom, boom. Alright.
Are there any inscriptions or
Yeah, so
glyphs?
let me read that to you.
Just trying to get a little more direct.
I literally asked that. Is there anything we can read on it?
Oh.
But I don't think so. Just trying to. Alright, the dome structure. It has. No, it's just a stucco dome structure with no apparent openings. There's no markings on it, anything like that. I mean, you can check if it's hollow. You can do that kind of thing if you want.
Yeah, hit it with your maul and see if it makes a bell sound.
I mean, if Titus knocks on it, he can hear that it's hollow.
There be bodies in here.
I mean, I kind of want to say leave sleeping dogs lie.
I think we'll leave this on a cliffhanger for next session.
In a month.
No, it's not a month.
Unless
2
we do.
weeks.
We can do Thursday, the 7th. I mean, we
What
can do
happened to the
Thursday the 7th and Thursday
14th?
the 14th also. When do you
that
leave?
means True has
Bill?
to skip 2 raid nights.
I can talk to people. Thursdays are farm nights, but I just don't want to make a habit of it. I did promise not to make a habit of it, but at the same time, let me know if that's the only possible days. Yeah, I can see.
Yeah, I
can
mean,
talk to
I think
people.
it's just like it's like just kind of a month that we all ended up making plans.
I will be gone from the 20th to the 30th.
Okay, so how about this? Let's just hammer it out now. How about we do one Thursday next week? Or actually, we'll do Thursday on the 14th, and then how about the other week? Somebody can run a one-shot.
What?
Like, so we still get to play D&D, and True isn't. He doesn't have to show up if they really need him for raid. That way, he's not skipping both nights. And then we could just so we still play D&D. I know you guys like to play D&D.
Yeah,
So,
I'm down for running a one shot while Dolan's away.
so that way we're only skipping like 1 week.
We can let Larry play for once.
Yeah, and I can run the one shot, or Dylan
also-
can run the one shot.
Well, I can't run the one shot. We run it when I'm
Oh
away.
yeah, fuck.
Yeah.
damn it.
Let's talk about Tomb of Annihilation. It's coming out in a couple weeks, so we can start it up. A couple weeks after I get back, if we wanted to, put this one on pause and run that one instead, or we can just continue to run this one and we can run Tomb of Annihilation afterwards.
Who would be DMing Tomb?
I would be.
Oh.
What is
Please
the
do character voices.
benefit of, like, is that a significantly shorter campaign, or?
No,
It's just
essentially we
new
would just
and
be
it's
ending
got
this
all-
campaign.
Basically it's really easy to run because it'd be something like this. It's all set up already.
Okay, I was just
And-
curious. I didn't know
and
that it was
Larry,
new.
and Larry gets to play.
And Larry
Hey.
gets to play, and
Th-
we basically end this campaign for a while. Probably
Yeah,
better.
Yeah, that means we
Probably.
never finish this campaign.
permanently.
No,
Yeah, well,
No.
what would all right? So
I
if we-
want to finish this campaign, but
Yeah,
I
we'll
do
finish
want
this
to play
campaign,
Tomb.
but if we get bored by what's going on in here, we can just kind of have like you guys buried her ashes. You had the time period off that you needed, and we would just come back out of the abyss at level 8, which is where you need to be before the next part starts anyway. So there was gonna be a little bit of grinding and different. I was gonna have to come up with ways to
I mean, that
entice you
would be
guys.
cool. I actually kind of like the idea
I
of...
think we leave it in a way that we're not having to remember what we did last time. Like we
Yeah, I
we
mean,
need
it's just
we need
something to
to
think
like
about. We have-
end it at a natural like stopping point for where we are.
I mean, like Larry said, that's perfect. Like
Yeah.
we bury True, and then we take time
Shade
off to
comes and
figure shit out, and we have like a fucking
Season 2.
like a
yeah,
montage.
kind of like a montage, like a
A
fucking
2-level montage of like training up to go back down to the Underdark to fight the demon lords, and then Shade finds each of you and puts the party together, and then you go back to Gonthogrim
there's a whole thing with dealing with the Sword Coast Alliance, all the different factions of the Sword Coast Alliance, figuring out a plan, going to the library, the Worm Writhings.
Hold on. You know what would be really cool is
You know, we
if
can
we
just
did.
go to Neverlight Grove and Grackle stuff.
You could complete Blingdenstone and Neverlight Grove, which would get you to level 8, which would meet the requirements.
Yeah, you would probably have to milestone level us.
Yeah,
Which is what I would
'cause-
do. It's what I would be doing. You were gonna get milestone leveled to level 6 after this either way.
Yeah,
Alternatively,
So can I just stop keeping track of XP?
Experience is extraordinarily slow for us to be at 8 by then.
yeah, I think that's why they do it the way they do.
That's
in
why
Adventures.
milestones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alternatively,
with-
we could do the like Larry said, where like we bury True and we all split up, and then Shade comes and finds us, and we do like a little RP mission scenario thing where she comes to each of us and gets us back together. So it's like a one of us with Shade, and we just go through this set of them.
The only problem is those are not interesting for the other people that aren't participating in those sections. That's why I
Yeah.
like to avoid. I like
I
to avoid this
disagree.
section.
Well, I mean, if we did it on different days, different times, and by Friday it's already done, kind of thing. But if other people just gotta listen to me finding chord in some bar doing this thing, it might not be as entertaining for them to an extent.
Not you find me, like you come to me and you persuade me to go back on the mission after we saw you die, and then we kind of just said fuck this, like none of us want to risk it, and then you bring us back into the fold and we join the Harpers because of you. I'm just saying it's a cool like story wise thing. It's neat,
Well, story-wise,
especially
Toronto would be pretty pissed at you abandoning the cause.
I mean,
I know.
You having a
we
mad
got
sword
time
at you.
to figure it out.
Yeah, but basically, it's just something to think about if that's what you guys wanted to do. Read up on Tomb of Annihilation, see if that plot tickles y'all's fancy.
It's
As long as it
basically
doesn't have
Angoro.
I think everybody needs to play Druid. I heard they're OP.
yeah, can we have a four druid and berserker barb team?
All right, help me out with Black Parade. It's ba 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 ba.
Nope, that's the wedding song.
No.
Alright. Is True done streaming?
No,
Okay,
I'm
can we
still
hear this?
streaming. I mean,
Can we hear this? We need the post show.
Yeah, we need this story.
The
yeah.
Cobra Starship story.
Okay, 1 second. Let me end streaming then, if we're going to do that.
It's like you guys are building up to be a bigger story than it is.
I know.
Oh, we
He's
just need to
getting
know
cold
now.
feet.
We're-
Alright. But give me a second
No,
to end
it's
stream. I'll
not
be
cold
back.
feed.
Okay.
There's just not much story to it.
Curiosity.
Alright. So, I'm going to end the stream here, guys. Marvis is killing me. Zombie, I didn't get your friend request. Type what your Steam ID is in chat, and I'll add you. Then I'm probably going to head off. Probably, my wrist is freaking killing me. So I'm probably going to go ice it again to see if that helps. But, yeah, Zombie, be sure you just message me on Twitch your Steam ID with your Steam name so I can add you. Alright? Well, I'll see you guys later. That's D&D for tonight. I've got to go find out what the story is. I'm sorry you guys can't find out. Yeah, still... Yeah, this session was kind of good. It had its ups and downs. It went slow a little bit because we're trouble at deciding things. We struggle at deciding things. So... Some zombie... Okay, I'll try to add you. Alright, let me go ahead and do that right now then. Add a friend. It's saying no users match that name. And it's just giving me a bunch of people named Stuffed. Oh, this was I was up with the wrong name. Let me try again. I am not getting anything for that zombie. You don't have a profile pic? Okay. Are you going to the website? Yeah, we're going to take the screen off so people can stop seeing everything. Alright. Let me go ahead and go to the screen. Get rid of that. You go back to me? Okay. Yeah, just try to add me. I mean, you're not showing up for me right now. Okay. Let me do this to try to help you out. Oh god, I don't want to do that. Oh, Steam. I want to find community. Here's me. If you want to go there, there's my profile on Steam if that helps you out any. Let me try to find you now. Let's see, stuffed zombie. Yeah, it's giving me all the stuffings and all that stuff. I'm having trouble finding you. I don't know if giving you the link helps you find me or not. But I know if you sign on to it through the website, you might be able to add me through there. But if you have the little Steam app, the Steam app should be in your bottom right corner of your toolbar. But I found you on Steam, so I'll do my everything sorted. Okay, that sounds good stuff. Sorry I can't help you out more. I really honestly don't know why it's not letting you add me. That's really bizarre. But, I don't know. I'll be watching for your friend requests. I'll accept them whenever I can. It'll probably be either later on the night when I come up do VODs or probably tomorrow, first thing tomorrow. So I'll go ahead and take care of that. I'll get you added. I'll go ahead and send you the server info for the 7 Days to Die server before we get that going as well. But I think for now, I'm going to go ahead and end the game, end the stream, and I'll see you guys later. Alright, bye-bye.